time to go viral. I'm homicidal, I'm killing all my rivals. I'm the man, shit, I put that on the Bible. I Spotify my target, cause you know I got the title. Hey, I'm a Mac too. I told baby shake that ass like she Apple. She said it's real, so she got my name tattooed. House full, so I hit it in the back room. Baby said she needed nail, peep the urgency. I want a little Kim before she had the surgery. Leg spread on that hardcore poster. She love twerking, she just do it for the coach. Big dog, bull massive. 6 tray Chevrolet, I'm classic. All these niggas mad at me, that's tragic. The main bitch in the bed, that's graphic. Yeah, we about to go viral. Hey, we about to go.
My nigga turned a bougie crib.
Since they saw that nigga start wearing bright colors, this nigga ain't never went to dark colors again.
Hey, he got niggas asking him, hey, where you get them jeans from, bro? Ooh.
Yeah, I seen the comment. Oh, I like these ones. I got some ones in the closet too, nigga. I want to wear my dunks, nigga.
That was really Messiah they was on. Talking about, yeah, where you get the pants from? Cub and feeling himself. Hey, look, he don't want to try to come saucy.
He
Nigga.
said,
I'm ready.
No, I ain't gonna lie.
Hit the clip and feeling myself. I've been feeling myself. I never needed an X pill. I don't know what this nigga talking about.
We in the building, baby.
Man, I told you we should have just went live, nigga. Viral in no way, share, like, subscribe, man. Hit that like button, man. It don't cost you nothing to hit the like. It don't cost you nothing to hype. I don't know why y'all be up here playing with us, nigga. I'm about to start spazzing on you niggas.
Tell a friend to tell a friend.
Yeah.
Hey, before we start, man, remember them times I was missing episodes and they was talking? I got it, baby.
I don't know
Say
he was
that
bringing
name,
that.
say
Yeah.
that name.
Hey, my boy finally done passed his domestic violence.
Domestic violence. First off, congratulations. But this nigga popping it, nigga, we didn't even know what the nigga was going to school for. Classes of nuts. We thought that nigga had a whole DV case.
Hey, damn. I'm leading the way like Messiah say. I'm B.O.B. beating on bitches and graduating at the same time. You know what's happening with it.
B.O.B.
Nah, real talk though, man. Hey, real talk, man. Look, we out here grinding on the podcast and in real life, bro. And I just want to share that with y'all, you know what I mean? To let y'all know I really was. And that was for like management for the job. But you know, back to the podcast. I know what's happening with it. Let's go. Let's go.
Hey. Short, tell them don't be regular with it. It's levels to this shit.
It's not. This is regular. Look, what's hard for y'all, we make it look easy. That's all I'm trying to tell you, bro. Like, real talk. Motivator Messiah got me through. My homie Viral got me through. Hell, even my young nigga Collie, bro, he done with the education, intellect. And then my boy got my back like a bra strap, you know, always support me, man. So it's all good, it's all love, man. So I appreciate all that. Now, back to the show, you know what I mean? We got a full house today. You know what I mean? Hey, Valentine's Day popping up. All the females having Galentines, bro. I want to ask y'all some questions, man, about the Galentines. Have y'all been seeing it down y'all timeline?
Shoot it.
Let me ask y'all this, man. Is Galentines for women who can't get a Valentine's or don't have a Valentine's?
Galentines is for a bunch of lonely, washed up bitches that's past their prime, that they don't want to be lonely that day. So they get together, they get drunk, they put the pajamas on, they play the games, and at the end of the night, they get to licking on each other pussy and doing all type of sexual erotic shit and you know, testing their range of sexuality. That's what's really going on. Oh yes, one big orgy and niggas ain't invited.
I ain't gonna say I hate to agree because I agree. I agree a lot. And I've been out as a single man on Valentine's. And yeah, I would recommend that to all you single young men out there. Don't trip. Go out on Valentine's Day as a single man with all these single women. They are highly desperate, and you can come up on something. I'm just keeping it a buck.
Cardi B is on the market.
Galentine's Day is not on Valentine's Day, right?
No, I think it's the weekend prior to Valentine's because, you know, Valentine's Day is tomorrow. But I've been seeing up and down my timeline, like you said, the matching pajamas. It's damn near like a lingerie party, sex party, bachelorette party mixed in one. And I seen them playing a lot of sexual games with the toys and who can outmatch the roles and all types of stuff. And I'm just like, okay, so it sounds like a naughty girl party, but they just can't do it with their man. Or, like you said, they're experiencing their other sexuality, exploring their other sexualities. That's what it's looked like to me.
Well, shout out to all the women doing the Galentine's thing. For whatever reason, I have no problem with women that like women.
I know there's nothing wrong with that.
So,
Hey, look,
that like girls.
I'm gonna be honest though. Like the real meaning of Valentine's, if you are
satanic, yeah.
worshiping it, is some satanic shit. So you are in the Epstein files. If you do celebrate Valentine's Day, the whole reality is kind of effed up. But just know it got a lot to do with some PDF file stuff, and it got to do with some satanic worship stuff on a grand scale, and they got you celebrating. So I don't celebrate Valentine's Day, not even just for that reason. I'm not
But
waiting
you got
for
a date night though, bro. You fly to the motherfucker, you got a date night.
Yeah, but this is like some R&B shit. Like my girl like Jill Scott, so they got some Jill like a Jill Scott listening party.
She gonna be playing with the microphone.
Yeah, Jill Scott playing with the microphone. I might need a live demonstration.
Hey,
But,
Kylie, your girl, she can do the Galentines, or are you partaking in it, or?
She could do Galentines. I ain't tripping. Yeah, I've seen a few. The ones I seen ain't on nothing you on. I don't know what. I haven't seen
Oh, well, maybe.
I didn't see like. Just,
he said he seen the sex
no, I
toys.
didn't see like.
He's not in the close friends. That's what that is.
Oh,
Yeah,
you're not in the
You're
green
not in the
circle?
close friends.
I'm
Like,
probably
like green
not.
circle.
I just seen like they doing a little girl shit. It's just girly shit.
No,
to
see,
me. It's like-
see, you may say it's girly, but like you said, bro, it's behind. We already know
That's
what's
how
happening.
it starts.
All
It
them
start with the
shots of
girly
tequila and all that other type of stuff start leading to other things.
So believe it or not, nobody knows this except this nigga. Yeah, I used to dabble in the exotic dancing world. So I'm letting you know this.
Yeah, first of all, hold on, time
clarify
out.
that.
Hold on, time out.
Hold on,
Time out.
We not
Hold
gonna
on,
just move
hold on,
past
time
that.
out, time out. Let me clarify. Pause. I had no idea. I don't know what this nigga talking about. Dead homies. I don't know what this nigga talking about. I don't know why this nigga threw in that mix. I don't know what kind of talking about. Dead homies. Why?
Hey, you was judging him like, all right, nah, bro.
Nah, this nigga paused his whole life. I don't know what kind of talking about. Insane. I don't know what this nigga talking about.
Hold on, what nigga knows this though, right?
Nigga,
right?
That's
nigga,
out.
Tell
I don't know
the truth.
nothing about no right
I'ma
track.
tell you, nigga, this
Wow.
nigga.
I know, Taylor, speak your
that
mind.
was crazy.
Hey, nigga, this was nigga fresh out the bench on parole. Nigga was cut up. Nigga, I needed band-aids everywhere. Nigga, this is between 2009 and 2011. Nigga, nah,
Hey, listen,
never, nigga.
You know, the
never.
only thing I knew about this nigga between 09 and 2011, he was selling the workout shit.
Oh, yeah. The Herbalife shit.
He was an Herbalife coach / salesman. That's it. I don't know about no right track. I don't know about no none of that. We can clarify that right there, right? Let him finish.
So what I'm saying is, fuck all that. What I'm saying is, it goes down at them parties. Baby showers, yeah. Y'all niggas be thinking them baby showers be baby showers. Yeah, it goes down at the baby showers too. I'm being very serious about this. I'm not being facetious. So these Galentine parties, as we just touched on briefly, it goes down. Don't let the smooth taste fool you. And that's what I got to say about that.
And I'm gonna go back to this though, because they tried to kill you off, Callie. I'm gonna just say,
I mean,
maybe the type of women that Callie see on his timeline ain't the same type of women that y'all seeing on your timeline, the close friends.
I mean, that's
cute.
cool.
That's
Or
Yeah.
maybe college just didn't make the cut. That's all.
Could be.
You know? But it's cool though, because he a faithful man. You know, he don't need to be in nobody close friends. So that's cool for college.
Wait. So you mean that if you're in females' close friends, you're not faithful to your chick?
No,
You are of someone that they want attention from.
Okay.
Not necessarily saying they're gonna fuck you, but you got more action than somebody that's not in there. And I tell chicks all the time, if you ain't trying to get fucked, don't put me in the close friends. Like straight up, I don't want to see nothing. And don't be in the close friends cooking, dropping your kids off. Don't nobody want to see that. That'll get you blocked. Straight up.
You'll
'Cause
block a chick for the close friend
I'm
being
blocking you and
garbage?
unfollow because why do you have this in your close friends? Bitch, put this on your regular story. This is for freak action. That's it. That's all.
But what if they
Period.
don't? What if they got a gang of followers and don't want everybody to
Yeah.
see their kids and stuff like that, but they close friends?
So then the people that you don't want to see your kids, take them out.
Nigga, you ain't nobody just
Take
doing
them out.
nobody
bro.
doing all
Take
that.
All right,
them
let me
out.
ask you this. All right, so let me ask you this. What if she just like exploring things on her close friends? She don't necessarily want to have sex with you, but she wants you to see, you know, hey, Viral, you cool enough where I don't mind you looking and whatever you doing, but you a blocker if she not trying to knock, you know.
My attention ain't free. So I'm not a nigga to tease. Why do I want to sit here and be teased and look at you for what? That don't make no sense.
Does Viral have a close friend? Does Viral have a close friend?
I've been in numerous close friends.
Do you?
No, hell
Have
no.
a
For
green
what?
circle. Okay,
no.
just asking.
No, listen, whatever I post, you just finna see. And if you don't like it, unfollow.
Straight up going, brother.
But I will say this, though. When we break down to the last molecule of Galentines, it's really some loser shit. Because imagine on the flip side, if men...
That's gay.
If men
gotta
had
know
a,
you gay
you
for
feel me?
sure.
If a bunch of men got together in pajamas, taking shots, playing games, and having close friend stories on Instagram, we would say them niggas is gay and they losers.
Hey, Viral,
They're
you already
clowns.
listen. When niggas celebrate their birthdays, that's not big. You already know how I feel about it. So if niggas is getting together for Galentines, that's buster, gay, soft. I don't care how you want to twist it on me. Men don't do. That's why we have gender roles. That's why we have lanes for a reason. That is not cool. Now, if you want to kick it with the homies on some regular type stuff, that's smooth. But if y'all are intentionally matching and getting dressed up together and having a great time in the room, gay.
I think you're a little off topic.
Because I was gonna say, what men you ever know?
He never.
What men have gotten together?
Yeah,
at
exactly.
any-
Niggas
at
ain't
any
got no, ain't no
capacity?
such thing.
Hey, hold on. I don't know what these two niggas on today. I don't know what these niggas on.
Stop with the
These
bullshit.
niggas done
He
popped
got
their
mad. I've
Stop
never
the
even heard of
press.
niggas doing that, but
Them niggas done pop one of them E-pills Geechee Gotti got caught with,
Hey,
man.
nah,
Free
nigga,
Geechee
I don't
Gotti,
get
man.
all warm and good
Free
shit
the
that way.
locs.
Nah.
Yeah, I had to segue out of that. I don't know what y'all niggas on.
Hey,
Free the locs,
quiet. This the first
cuz.
time I said nigga.
I know you was a stripper, man. You better stop playing.
Yeah, this nigga, I don't know where Cat came with that.
with me.
Dead on.
Nigga,
I don't know
first of all,
where
the term
Kurt
is,
came with
nigga,
that one.
exotic dancer, nigga. That is the term, nigga.
I don't even like going to strip clubs because I'm not throwing no money at a bitch.
No, I totally agree.
I go to the strip club with the homies, and when they throw money, I pick the money up and I throw it at the bitch. That's the only way you get money out
I'll
of me.
say this. Honestly, I'm of that. Like, I'm not just finna be in there. However, I do like the ambiance of a gentleman's club. Just who don't like beautiful women walking around and you just chilling. So what I will do, because I'm in the building, I'll throw something. But in the terms of just like, I'm not just throwing money up there like that. And I ain't no broke motherfucker, but I'm just not just throwing money like that.
I guess
But I will support the cause. I'm in the facility. You know, it's cool. But I just like the ambiance of naked women and drinks and cool food and nice ladies and cool vibe. So I'm not against it in that aspect, but I totally like otherwise, I'm not just, I've walked in a titty bar, gentleman's club, whichever you prefer, and literally upon walking in, the chick, she don't even see me walk in. She literally get an attitude with me and go like this to me. I'm like, what? She like covering her eyes like, in so many words telling me, nigga, if you looking, throw money. Well, first of all, sweetheart, I literally just walked in. So in the context of what you speaking, because we already know they looking for a trick, I'm cool. I don't
You
do
hit the
it.
nail on the head. I was gonna say that. That's almost the number one reason why I don't like it. Number one, I don't want to be in a spot with a bunch of naked women that is realistically only paying me any mind because they view me as a John, as a trick. That's out. I can go to a damn pool party if I want to see a bunch of naked bitches, but at least I got action at them. These
Agreed.
women in here, if you not coming out the pocket, they calling security on a nigga. So they trying to get you up out the paint. I'm
So
cool.
Can I be real? On the flip side, I'm aware of what their intent is, but I've had some of the greatest success in the gentleman's club because I know I'll be in there literally chilling, and I've knocked a heavy percentage in there, and I've been intimate with them and had dealings with them outside of there, but I don't go looking for that neither. A lot of cats go in there, so you gonna let these chicks sell you a dream? Them the niggas they looking for.
But see, I don't know, because even if, okay, let's say chick finna give me action in there. First thing gonna pop in my mind, well, how many niggas before me you done just gave action to, bitch?
Why does that matter? Because
That matter a lot, nigga. Fuck is you talking about? That matters a lot.
Because nigga, the regular chicks
If you
is doing
just,
as
if you
much
just
or
fuck
more
4
than the
niggas
strippers.
tonight before I came in, and I'm
Nigga,
nigga number 5, and all you did was take a wet wipe and boop.
Agreed.
Nah, that's out.
But what I'm saying is you can't hold that because the chick that work at the post office and the library, and I'm telling you from experience, they're
She's
whores.
getting hit too.
I know they're
whores,
whores. I'm
nigga.
saying in the same
He's saying
night.
in the same day, like you just walk in
they're-
there, you didn't get fucked an hour ago, 2 hours,
Okay.
3 hours.
That's
Not
different.
because you got a high body count.
You got
Yeah.
another nigga juice is still on you right now.
Agreed. What the nigga Game say in the song? You jumped on the pole and even wipe it down type shit.
Right, I'm cool,
Yeah,
bro.
okay, I feel you.
I'm
Nigga in the
smooth.
county with herpes. Yeah, that type of shit.
Ike with Iverson jersey, cuz. That's out.
On God and all of heaven.
And LA strip clubs is whack anyways. They don't even
That's
get
a
all the way
motherfucker.
naked. Now, if we down south and then you got who was the pole assassin, the panda bitch who used to fly from the ceiling and drop down and do the splits, that's something to see. Out here at Sam's, come on, that's
No. But remember, V Live was popping for a hot second in what was that, Carson /
Yeah,
Wilmington?
like Wilmington.
It was like, right there on Delama. It was popping for about 20 minutes, and then they got closed down. That one was lit because that's old dude who brought from the ATL and brought it out here. You know what I'm
V
saying?
Live was cracking for a minute. 50 Cent came up there one night.
Yeah.
Cuz came to the section, threw a gang of money. I was trying to scheme and pick it up, but it was a fucking crowd there. I couldn't get to it. Shout out to 50 though.
Let me ask you this then. So do you assume that every stripper, there's a certain amount for her to go above and beyond her boundaries, what she had said before she started working? So somebody say, man, look, I got $5,000.
Any woman walking, in my opinion, got a price. I don't know too many women in 2026 that's turning down 5 bands just to bend over for what? 5-10 minutes? They doing it for free. You telling me you about to have 5 bands and she gonna say, my morals. Maybe the 1 percentile that don't care and worship money, but in 2026, they all got a price and it's about $40 to $100, nigga. You ain't got to spend no bands. Get a hot 40.
No, it's inflation. You got to at least say 60 to 100. I ain't
Gang,
with-
get a
Bro,
hot,
yeah.
get a hot 40, give them something to eat and free drink. Don't have a hookah at your house. It's over with.
Ooh.
It's over.
Hookah shit still in? Motherfuckers still doing
Man, the
it?
bitches love hookah.
Well,
nigga.
on God they do. So Pete, my chick, my lady, chick, woman, wife, whatever, my lady, I've had these discussions with her over the years, and I used to tell her, and she used to be like, wow, she think a nigga lying. But I'd be like, listen, baby, the average chick don't even know what Merlot is. Merlot, not Merlot, Merlot. The T is silent, baby. So what I'm saying is, man, I've taken chicks locally in LA County all the way up to Riverside County. You know how many chicks have not actually been on an actual date? See, I like the build up, the climax. I'm that type of person, that type of dude. I can't speak for every other dude. Yeah, I want to get the guts, but I want to build up. So I do the date, the shebang. So, you know, it's simple to me, but going to the beach in the evening time, sunset, late night, waves crashing, bottle of Merlot. Do you know how many women I've done that with? And they're in awe of it. They're enamored. And I'm like, that's regular shit. So premise being, like my man said, it don't take much for the average woman because they usually dealing with sucker ass niggas who themselves, them niggas don't even know what Merlot is. When they link up with a chick, they trying to get the chick smacked off rip. They trying to get a chick Henny, nigga buzz balls, nigga, the whole nine.
Hey, nigga pour the whole fifth in the cup.
Oh God, nigga,
y'all
on
niggas
the
is
first
crazy.
shot. She can't even mute. By the time you get to the beach, she passed out.
I don't even want no chick that's like super sloppy drunk. Only time that's cool is like if I'm super sloppy drunk. But if
That
I'm
happened to you
sober,
already. Remember you told that on the story from the beach? You had to kick her out?
yeah, that's what I'm saying though. But like you
No, he
said,
said
niggas trying to get her super faded just to hit. You crazy. If I can't hit sober, I don't want to hit at all.
No, I agree.
You know what I'm
agree.
saying? I got to get you possessed by a spirit through this
I don't
bottle.
mind having a drink, but if you got to
To
get
hit?
to a certain level where you just like delirious and
I'll deny that every single
Yeah.
time, me personally.
yeah, no, I agree.
She get
too.
the waking up. I didn't agree to this.
Ooh.
Yeah,
Hey,
you got a
do that,
case.
but even sloppy drunk like that, you gotta feel like a weirdo.
Yeah.
Yeah.
it's like,
You
what is
you a Epstein. Something drunk, nigga.
Oh, God,
You gotta
What-
get your units the Epstein way. That's y'all man.
Nah, you hear what y'all ain't hear what that nigga be doing? Getting them faded and knocking them back when they dead there unconscious.
Quaaludes and all
These niggas
that,
is
yeah.
crazy.
What Rick Ross say? Put something in the drink. She didn't even know it.
Yeah,
And
ooh,
everybody
yeah.
sang that. That was a crazy line.
Ross been on that island.
Hey,
That was a
let me-
crazy
Allegedly.
line.
Let me
Let me
ask
not
you a
put that
question.
on nobody.
Let me ask you an honest question. Before people actually decided to point it out, we was all aware. Even though it's a hot line, when you first heard it and then you kept saying it to yourself, singing it out loud, how did you genuinely feel when you said it?
I really didn't care what Ross was doing because I've heard worse on tracks. But I was just like, oh, cuz. And a lot of things I don't even believe Ross. But I'm like, yeah, this nigga's he's a PDF. But at the same time, it's like Yeah, I know he wasn't. His intentions wasn't as bad as I think people got it to be at.
What intention could you have to say I slipped something in the
I
drink and she ain't even know it?
Yeah,
That's crazy work.
Hey,
You on
Nah,
some
I'm saying, I
Bill
think
Cosby
he's
shit.
thinking he's sounding just saucy on the track.
Another
Yeah.
Quelo in the morning? Like, come on, cuz, what did you
Man, I ain't
want?
gonna lie, bro. I heard a line, man, back in the day with Snoop, man, all at the high school, getting at these young bitches. Nigga, I remember hearing that. I was all like,
Nah, it's a lot of questionable lines in hip
Like,
hop. You
Fat
run
Joe
back.
said things, nigga. All them
yeah,
Eminem,
Fat Joe said some
Eminem
crazy
said
shit.
some crazy shit.
What he said? She under 18. You got to nurture that or
Yeah,
something.
yeah,
It was
man.
something crazy.
Yeah.
it's
Hey,
a lot.
You know what? This PDF stuff has been in the culture for a long time. Even shout out to one of my favorite movies, Belly. You remember DMX was
Come
picking
on
the old
now,
girl
she
up.
only.
Like, listen, you 18, I can't, but you could top me
Yep.
off. But how many of us watched the hottest bitch in high school go do just that?
Yeah,
Nah,
unfortunately,
they was
bro.
doing more than that.
They was doing
No,
more,
I know.
but
They
I'm-
was getting
yeah.
flipped.
I'm not gonna lie. I used to be jealous at the girls my age fucking with the dudes that was in their early 20s and stuff getting picked up because it's like, damn, how can I compete with somebody who got a job? You know
mean
what I'm
was
saying?
Jealous of the dudes, not the girls.
No, I was jealous of the dudes picking up, getting it because
yeah.
it's like, damn, bro, you getting our baddest bitches and we can't even compete with you
Look,
because
this-
you're
this
an
is a
adult.
sick-
I never really dealt with a lot of that shit though. I ain't gonna lie. Like,
This nigga always Mr. Immunity.
Oh,
No,
bro,
no,
this
no,
nigga-
no, no, no,
I
no,
don't
no,
know what
I
you're
knew
talking
it.
about.
I
What
heard
I'm
it.
saying
Sorry,
is,
I feel,
man,
no, I
if
didn't-
y'all went to high school with me, y'all getting these comments, y'all know what the fuck I'm talking about. We didn't like a lot of these niggas be like traumatized from a lot of shit. But what I'm saying is, I'm not saying it wasn't females that was getting picked up, but it never really bothered me. Like I didn't have a problem with women in high school. That's all I'm saying.
Nah,
I guess I
it's,
should say that,
it's not
yeah.
having a problem. It's like he said, you're looking at this grown guy with a car, with a job, with a house, and he got the baddest bitch in school that you want. How can you compete with that?
Absolutely.
Like I just seen a meme, disgusted me, but I laughed out loud. It said, damn, growing up and becoming a man, once you hit puberty, you now got to compete with professional athletes. You got to compete with bankers. You got to compete with millionaires. You're competing with
What?
grown-ass men for women your age group.
What
So-
I
The
say, though, is
second you hit puberty.
Go
I
ahead,
never
man.
really like even that girl though. At that point, she became less attractive to me personally, because it was like even back then we knew it was weird. You knew at 15 it was weird. And the way them bitches used to act was like they was better than everybody else anyway
Already,
because they
you are
had
the most popular.
yeah,
One
and
of
I'm
the most
like,
popular
I'm looking
in
at
school.
it like this nigga, how old? Like he already done topped out. It's over with.
So-
this
so-
is what you doing. I'm
So what we
good.
understood early, but we didn't have a name for it. We call it clout chasing, social status. So we understood then that it was about status
Yeah.
and or money or whatever. Because I'm gonna keep it a buck. I talk about this with my lady all the time. There's certain times of the day I just don't even eye women. Early in the morning, meaning when people are on their way to school, because I can't differentiate if you're a college student or a high school student. I don't even look at you. And usually between the hours of 2 and 3:30. My point in saying that is,
So you know the area?
Kids getting out of school. What you saying?
You didn't see that school zone sign, nigga?
no.
You
No, because they don't.
Nigga ain't see the next day.
see
Slow
that
down.
niggas go with that bullshit.
This nigga wild.
No, don't you do that shit. No.
She looking kinda
You're
right.
not finna, hey,
Hey, you
we're
know
not
you looking
gonna
nice
let them
today,
do that
right?
to me, you
What that nigga
guys.
said on the wood?
We're not gonna let them do that to me. What I'm saying is because it's not always in the school zone. Let's just keep it a buck. And even
I know
when
what you're saying.
these young girls, they look mature. But
Nah,
I
nah, I
have
know what you're
awareness.
saying. Nah,
fucking with
listen.
you.
This
I have
is,
awareness.
this,
So
hold on. This
Oh,
why.
he's talking about weirdness. This nigga crazy.
So that's why I'll be like, nigga,
Oh, you
keep your
said
eyes in
weirdness
your
or
head.
awareness?
Awareness.
Oh, I
thought he said
awareness.
Yeah, this
something
nigga crazy.
Awareness,
Nah,
nigga.
This is why I prefer going to Golds because it's 18 and over. 24, yeah, go. Well, it was Golds, it's EOS, but the one I go to downtown I think it's 18 and over. But the 24s, they was high school
16.
and up. You go in there, a chick like 16, you think she's 25.
15 niggas in pajama pants on
Yeah,
one set,
yeah.
one machine. Yeah.
You don't realize it till them little pajama pants come talk to her and they got backpacks on. You like, what the? They go to the same. See, I got to get out this gym.
Nah, facts. And,
I gotta get the
and
fuck
them type of gyms is
out this
crazy.
gym.
And Rod, for the record, I was just fucking with you, man. It's just content.
Hey, he got
But-
triggered up fast. Like, you ain't labeling me on PDF over here,
Nah.
nigga.
I know
Hey, that Epstein shit
I
got
do know
niggas
what you're
spooked.
saying, and it's crazy because they do say women around those age brackets, sometimes that's their best. That's the most shape that a lot of women are being. A lot of women either they keep their shape or make it better, or a lot of these women just go completely obese out here.
And I was going to say piggyback off of Rod, and I know what he was mean by that is because a lot of these women treat their daughters as if they're their best friends. They get full frontal weaves, the bamboo earrings, they get pedicures, manicures, and they dress down there just like their mother.
I hate that
and
shit.
I
got females I'll go to school with that do that with their daughters. I
and
hate
it's
that
like,
shit.
and sometimes I feel like they be borderline sexualizing their own daughter. Like they'll be posting their daughters up,
thirst trapping their own daughter. Crazy.
And I find that very uncomfortable for you to be doing that to your child, because I'm thinking to myself, if you're posting your daughter like this, what are you trying to get at from the world? What are you trying to get at? What is the motivation?
Are you shopping her around?
Are you shopping her around?
And you know all the grown perverts that follow you that you went to school with follow you and see this.
Or even
why are you broadcasting
even
this?
being a woman and understanding how niggas be, and all they gonna say is, well, women should be able to wear what we want and all this stuff.
Fuck all that.
But I do want to say one more thing too with this. Now, Valentine's Day, to the women, and I mean this from the purest space, do not make y'all sons your damn Valentines.
Oh God.
I seen so many getting on here saying, you don't need your man. Take your son out to eat. Give your son, let him be your Valentine's. Like, sometimes that could be considered like,
that's
you can look
PDS
at like
stuff.
a mental illness.
They call it.
Yeah, because if you starting to really get intrigued like that, then your son is it's kind of crazy though.
It's like a sibling. It's like a sibling spouse almost.
Oh, God.
Or like a not a sibling spouse.
Yeah, what's that? What kind of
So-
family you?
Yeah, it's like what is it called when mom? Kevin Samuels talked about it.
Kevin Samuels called it. I learned the term or phrase the coin from him. They call it son husbands.
Okay,
A lot of them have son husbands. Or I always looked at it. Women tend to vicariously live through their daughters, is what you just explained. It's the same thing in reverse, but with their sons.
Right.
Okay,
So-
but look. Oh no, go. My bad. I thought that was
So
done.
what I find is a lot of parents, and unfortunately is women, they vicariously live through their sons and or daughters. They want to be best friends with their daughters, AKA raise bad bitches. And there's nothing cool about a bad bitch, hence the term bad and bitch. If you don't think something's wrong with those two phrases and putting them together, which makes it that much more cantankerous, shame on fucking you. However, they do the same thing with their sons, son husbands. It's sad. It's pathetic.
I'm gonna take the time to shout out the real women that hold they men down and really go above and beyond. If you do celebrate Valentine's Day, he wake up, home cooked meal. He wake up, you done topped him off, you done broke him off. You feel me? You done put some money in his wallet, filled this motherfucking gas tank up. Shout out to them women because they do exist out here and they don't get enough love and they don't get enough light shined on them because they get overshadowed by the bad bitches. So shout out to the real women. But, it's this wild debate going on online right now because I heard bro mention about, a woman's prime. And the debate is, when is a man's prime? Because, forever online, they've been saying it's your late 40s. And now I want to say a lot of the Gen Zs is like, nah, that's cope. It's really your 20s. So what y'all think?
So financially, of course, the older you get, typically the more money you make. And let's just be real, we're always considered providers and protectors. So I'm going to go with, of course, the older age, because now at this point, I'm able to do what I want, may have more free time now that I'm older, and be able to do things with a woman that I couldn't possibly afford to do when I was younger. And I got better sexually because now I have more notches under my belt. You dig what I'm saying? So I have a lot more experience at this age than I did in my early 20s.
I think every generation says that. Every kid, only has the perspective of what they have. And so when they're 15, 16, 17, 18, they assume that everybody above them is old, right? We also assume, that time and achievements in that amount of time is going to be bigger than what it might be. So you hear a lot of 17, 8-year-olds, 18-year-olds say, at 25, I'm going to be married and with kids in a house. And then you get to 25 and be achieved. That time period, you don't really understand that. So most younger kids believe that you're young or everybody's older, but really your prime doesn't start till, I would say, late 20s, early 30s, when you finally start getting set, you build that foundation, and now you're able to enjoy the fruits of your labor. But you always think that. I didn't necessarily think that because I had a grandmother that was really, in my life. So I grew up around older people, kind of understanding that it's a nuanced situation. Like, yes, we are young, but you are going to get old. So don't have that sort of mindset towards elders. But I do understand why kids have that mindset because they're young. It's just what it is.
I think every man is different. I think men don't hit their prime until you got your shit together. So regardless of where
Whatever
you
that
at,
is.
like you can say, you know what I mean, certain things, and you can say 20s because who gonna say 20s? And then they say, oh, that's when you're supposed to make all your mistakes and learn everything. But then what happens to a person that don't make it to 40? Or what happens to a person that don't make it to 30? Or what happens to a person that does make it to 90 years old? So you telling me his prime years was in his 20s?
That's true.
Like that shit is I think it's when you got your shit together, you're able to live life how you want to, and then in those moments, I believe, because then you get the niggas that never lived at all, and then they prime was in high school to them.
Yeah, they heyday. It's called
you know
their
what I'm
heyday.
saying? Yeah,
Their
so
heyday.
Some
The
niggas,
Al Bundy effect.
Yes, exactly.
Score 4
Hey,
touchdowns.
But hey, I'm not gonna lie to y'all. Go watch Al Bundy.
That nigga's the GOAT.
That
He
nigga
was
was
a
speaking
joint.
the truth.
Yeah, he was a
Al Bundy,
joint.
You
The
start to
GOAT.
realize the shit he was saying. I'm like, damn, Al Bundy was low key. He had a point when it come to men, but I just think it's all subjective. I think you should not allow people. I think you should reevaluate everything that you've been taught. I think the kids are just going off what they've been taught. Half the people that got minds don't use their own mind, and they going off regurgitated information over and over. So,
And you know what's crazy? Al Bundy at the time was looked at as overweight and a bum. And this nigga had a gigantic house. He was fit with a
Right.
bad wife.
that's
what
what
I'm
he was
saying.
saying. His
Bad
face,
was
and he was
bad.
taking care of his
Yeah,
family.
because
Taking care of
I'm-
his
it was
family.
bad.
But he was looked at
Yeah.
as a bum back then. So just
Yeah.
shows you how times have changed in the economy. But I'm going to say this is a nuanced type of question that requires nuance, I should say. I would I would
She
say
was a housewife.
I would say a man's physical prime is in his late teens to early mid 20s. I'm gonna say maybe even all the way up to 30. Your physical prime, you're never gonna be in tip top shape as you was in your 20s. Yeah, you can get more fit, like aesthetically later in life. But as far as the ability to pack on muscle, the
Recovery.
ability to recover,
Absolutely.
the ability to perform, your 20s, hands down, like it's not even a question. Now, as far as what's your prime as a man, for sure, I'm going to say mid to late 30s, just based off experience, just based off of knowledge, and just going off of, if you look at when men hit their financial peak, it starts to peak out around 40. And around where they peak out at, most men typically, they ride that out their entire career. They don't really elevate past that. So whatever you making around your early to mid 40s, for the most part, most men ride that out to retirement. I know we like to think, I'm going to do this, I'm going to do that. But in reality, that's very rare. Look around at your job. How many guys you got sitting there almost twice your age that's just waiting for retirement, talking about how stacked their
Every
401k is, talking about they can't wait till they can touch their pension, and they're counting that until they retire. And they still got maybe 15 more years to go. They have zero plans of doing anything else. So in reality, you're not going to really jump up too much more than what you are past your 40s.
So it's interesting that you say that because I know we're all big on Stoicism. So today, one of the first chapters of the Stoicism I was listening to on Spotify was talking about how people want to be rich, but they lack with pretty much what you're saying. I'm piggybacking, but how people lack what it takes to actually be rich, starting with the intelligence. Now, you have to have a certain level of intelligence to have some sort of success.
Do you?
Well, the intelligence comes from having common sense, and we know that common sense is not that common. That's a form of intelligence in itself. So people lack the common sense or the basic shit. I always say, stick to the basics. People don't even master the basics, but they always want to jump to the extravagant shit. Meaning, did you even make your bed today? Did you drink 2 cups of water when you woke up this morning? Basic shit. Did you brush your teeth? Did you wash your ass? Did you wash your face? You should be showering 2 times. Basic shit. People don't even master that, but they want to do the extravagant shit. So to what he's saying about a lot of guys hit a certain stride and they stay there, that's absolutely true for men specifically, but people in general. A lot of people don't have the intangibles to do what it takes to actually be something of quality in this life. And it's not because they don't have the capabilities. They don't have what you call that tenacity, that fire. We all got a fire. What keep you going every day? Why do you wake up every day? Everybody wake up for something.
No,
But
that's
then
bars.
Then there's that extra. I want to do more. You know, like y'all know me. I'm very anal on time. Y'all clowners about being late. but I
Pause.
feel
That
some
was
kind of way
crazy.
when I'm late.
Ain't no
Yeah,
crazy.
being anal
No,
is
no,
crazy.
no. Sincerely, I'm very anal about time. So I
Said it
feel some
again.
kind
He
of
doubled
way.
down. That's
I don't
crazy.
even like people to because
Yeah.
I don't want to give nobody a chance to point out something that I got control
Okay,
over.
so which ages do you believe?
Ages, I believe monetarily, 40, what you said.
Okay,
Physically, in our early 20s and teens.
okay,
So it's context.
okay.
You said
feel
one
that.
thing about with the age. I was gonna say when you say 401k, the good thing about when you're there for a while, it's this thing called compound interest, and that's something we don't talk about. You know about 401k and financial literacy. At a certain age, it will start doubling up after a certain amount of years of letting that money sit. So that's why when people are like, "Oh, I can't wait for my retirement," because at a certain time, the company's going to match it. Then it doubles, and as you can tell, the trajectory will go up, and then that's when the money comes, and that's when they retire. They like, "Man, I got like 100K put up."
Well, that's if your company match, because you know all
And that's-
companies don't
they
match.
don't. That's
Like
why you
some
need
you
to
put
read.
in the minimum, like they'll ask for 4%, then the company will match and put 7%. So
Exactly.
it really
and so-
depends.
And that's all I'm saying. You just
So
got
I-
to know you just got to know that.
Yeah.
Little basic things like that.
the
With
things
compound interest
the
with
things
age.
that they depending on basically, you said at the end you have like 100K. So when you turn 65 years old, nigga, like I got 100K after all
Nah,
these
you-
years of work.
you-
no,
should have
not
more than-
100K.
No.
Most people are looking to retire with a mill.
Yeah.
That's like the key number that most people is looking at. They want at least a mill in their 401k, and then you can opt out of getting the lump sum. But most people are opt into getting payments. So the company have a financial guy. He'll look at the market. He'll tell you, okay, from this age until estimated
If you
death
live
day,
off this,
you can
yeah.
live off of this, and then it's like having a job again. You're getting paychecks. So,
And then also, too,
and these niggas wind up blowing it, and a lot of these dudes or a lot of people in general wind up getting another job.
And also, too, with the Roth IRA, you can pay the taxes on it now. So whatever the taxes is right now in your state, you pay that right now. So once you do take that money out, it's already paid tax on it. That's the money you pay. Now with the IRA, you don't pay any taxes on it right now. But then if the taxes go up, your money may not be as worth. So if, say you put $100 in, say it's that 20%, then you're down to $80. That's what I'm saying. So you got to just know those small little things when you do your retirement. So go
And-
Roth IRA.
Speaking
And a
of
Roth, just one last thing with the Roth, it's not like a 401k where you have somebody doing it for you. You have to do it for yourself. So you have to figure out what to invest your money in, and then that way it'll grow. The good thing with Roth IRA is like in dollar cost averaging is you don't have to really be that smart. As long as you're investing in like S&P 500, simple little things, you can ETF certain things, you can make good money and minimize risk for the rest of your life, or at least until you take the money out at 65 or something like that. So
Look, they got an app now. They got an app now where you just follow Nancy Pelosi and just invest in whatever
But
she's
she does.
investing
Word.
in
And it
because
works.
she has insider information. So whatever moves she making, a lot of people just following her getting paid.
So let me ask you guys, because
I'm
I'll
gonna have
read
to
a-
look into that.
I used to read a lot of financial books, Robert Kiyosaki. I'm not sure if you guys are familiar with a cat named David Bach. Now, this could be outdated, and I do my investments, but I've always stuck to what he said. Invest a third of your money into real estate, a third of your money into stocks and bonds, and a third of your money into CDs. And he's very adamant that making money should be boring. It should be slow and boring. And a lot of people look for instant gratification or the excitement in it, but making your money should be slow, steady, and boring. Now, I don't know with the economy if that's still the way to go, but I've always kept that concept in mind and try to do my investments in that realm, you know.
I'm gonna be honest though, a lot of these financial gurus, they were gurus for the time that they lived in. I think a lot of that game is not relevant today and is not even applicable today due to the market, due to inflation, due to how much things cost and how much your dollar is worth. They literally are talking about crashing the dollar altogether and going all digital. I believe Bank of America just sent alerts out to all their customers saying that, hey, your money is at risk of being no longer, because they really want everything to go all digital. So a lot of that game you can't use. Like, yeah, that is sound advice, but just think about how much the average person makes versus how much they have to give away to bills and the economy. Most people aren't even making enough to pay all of their bills. So they have zero to save. This is why I be pissed off at the people who, man, y'all not saving, you living above your means. Nigga, the basic means people can't afford with a job. Like right now in California, you need to make between $200,000 and about $275,000 to even afford a house. I want to say it was like $298 I saw, and it depends on the area. This is a basic ass house. These are basic homes, and you got to make over $200K. And then you go look up right now how much the average person makes. And let's just say you got a 2-income household. The average 2 people can't afford that. There's no 2-bedroom apartment in the United States of America that you on an entry-level job can afford.
I would just say this.
Rod was looking like this nigga just shitted on my
No,
whole
no,
point.
no.
His point was sound advice.
Yeah. He did.
Yeah.
He gave me the answer to that. That's why I posed that question.
No, his advice was accurate. I'm saying like a lot of those books and advice that, you know, these older guys get, that worked for them. It's like the boomers trying to tell us how to buy homes. Nigga, homes was $75 when you bought a house, nigga.
But I understand what you're saying. But there are current,
that don't apply to us.
But there are current people that are telling us in today's time, like I said, assets over liabilities. You can buy things that will make you money. Don't buy things that won't make you money. Again, what are you prioritizing? People will prioritize things like jewelry. I mean, not jewelry, because gold is skyrocketing right now. You should invest in gold. But what I'm saying is they'll buy something like a Gucci shirt rather than buying stocks in Gucci. It's things like that. It's the small things you can do like that. Instead of trying to look rich, you can just invest into the rich company and get your money back. What I'm saying
I
is,
just think a lot of that be easier said than done because most people don't understand nothing about the stock game.
YouTube, baby.
YouTube University.
No, I'm gonna say, but it's YouTube. It's how to.
You don't have to start out with stocks, and that's why it's like small bricks. What you was talking about earlier, small bricks build big houses. Like before you can invest in stocks or options or do the Roth IRA, you have to learn about it. And so while you learn about it, that's when you start to practice discipline, which is like saving money. You can go on YouTube and find anybody, and they'll give you a base point to start at. Okay, you want to invest in Roth IRA, you want to invest in stocks, start with $500.
Yep.
So now you have a goal in mind of where you're supposed to start at. So for the next 30 days to 60 days, I'm on YouTube and I'm taking this course. But in the meantime, I do have a job or whatever I'm doing, and I'm saving whatever a percentage of money I've allotted out for that, that time period to make that 500 to then be able to invest with that knowledge that I now have. So I think that it's ways of people doing things. They just don't want to. I agree with Viral. Things have gotten very, very expensive. What?
I was gonna. I'm waiting till you're done. I was laughing because I was thinking about what bro just explained about how the economy is, and most motherfuckers ain't finna have zero left after they pay their bills.
That's all I'm saying. Niggas have nothing. There's nothing to invest. And let me make a key note because I see a lot of people celebrating the new California Dream for All program that they brought back. But I believe a lot of people did not look into the details of this. They think they're getting free money to buy a home. So yes, California did relaunch the Dream for All program. It's officially called the California Dream for All Shared Appreciation Loan Program. This is not a grant. So here's what's good about the program. It provides up to 20% of the home's purchase price. It's capped at $150,000. So up to $150,000, they're gonna put down on a home if you can find one and qualify.
That's not nowhere in California.
That's nowhere, exactly.
Go ahead.
It is a shared appreciation loan. What that means, it's not free money. It's people on social media thinking this is free money. So you must repay the original loan amount when you sell or refinance, which 9 times out of 10 with this 30-year or 50-year loan like Trump is telling you to get, you're going to refinance at some point. And second you do that, you got to repay the loan. On top of that, you have to pay back a percentage of the home's appreciation. The state shares in your gain. So if your home increases in value, California gets a share of what's increased. And most people buy a home for what? They want to get the equity. They want to be able to sell and make a profit. Well, guess what? Second you do that, not only do you got to pay back the loan, you got to also pay back on what you gained. You got to give a portion of that away. It's extortion for long. It's like a shark loan, a predatory shark loan in a sense.
So all I'm asking is, what is the interest that we must pay? Does it specify the interest paid?
I gotta look that
on
up.
that loan or whatever.
It depends. It depends on how much your home appreciates. You know, it's like working overtime. The more you make, the more you pay. type of deal.
Yeah, that's
No,
that.
I said like 47.
So-
49, yeah. 47, you getting whooped for
So
sure.
this who qualifies. First-time home buyers must meet income limits, which varies by county, must complete a home buyer's education course, and you must use it as a primary residence.
So
They don't care about the vets.
Vets, you cook, you might as well go to Carolina. That's where you get the most benefits out of everywhere in the country. So if you a vet, get the fuck out of California, go to Carolina. You can be living it up with some acres and all type of word to my pops.
So it sounds like a glorified NACA program at the end of the day. That's what it sounds like, because you have to live in it and for a certain amount of time before you even sell it. Sounds like a glorified NACA program. I guess it's cool if you're starting off and you're broke. You know what I mean? You just want to get a home in California. But for the most part, it's good if you're a single man or a couple with no children. Because again, 150 less down, nowhere in SoCal are you getting that unless you move out to like the IE or the high deserts or something like that. Them the only places you can get like a home for that type of price. You're not getting that anywhere in the city.
Nowhere.
Nowhere in the city. You have to definitely move out to the IE. Like again, you got to go like to out there to like Fresno or Kern County or something like that, where you getting out in the boondocks. And then let's just be real. Job opportunities out there are slim to none at the end of the day. So you're going to have this house, but then what's going to be your means of income?
You got to drive back here to get paid.
And so you're going to put wear and tear on your car.
No, but
driving
I
back
said
and
you already
forth.
got to be the qualifications. You already got to be making a certain amount of income anyway. So you gonna have to be working already.
No, what he's saying is to qualify for a home, to fit that criteria, to make it affordable, you got to go way out there.
Right, yeah.
But to make the money to afford it, you got to
gotta be
work
down
out
here.
here.
Exactly.
Which is pointless.
Yeah, do your road trip.
So,
With Sancho gonna be in the fridge drinking your beer, feet up on the
Oh,
couch,
God.
getting his dick sucked by your wife. When you get off of work, she know you got 3 hours of traffic. He chilling. He eating big food and all that. Your wife gonna be
I
lonely.
do want to say this though.
Exactly. Then the mileage tax. If you got an electric car, because all you goofies went out and got electric cars.
And they finna be giving y'all fake tickets. They gonna be real tickets, but y'all ain't gonna be the
Ooh.
ones getting them. They just gonna be sending them to the house.
Hey,
But I want to say this though, man. But onto something else. What's up with y'all, man's Mark Zuckerberg leaving Cali?
Woo! He getting
And-
up out of here.
And I just want to say this. I really believe that Mark Zuckerberg is leaving. They saying because of taxes in California is the stock is raising too high. That nigga is rich forever. He not worrying about California taxes. I'm gonna say this though. If you in Florida, they trying to go tear up the next sunny state besides Cali. They already did a number on us when it comes to taxes and everything else. And I think Florida not even a tax-based
no,
city,
they not.
right?
They don't have no tax.
Right. So he's up there to scout y'all. He up there to scout, make the connections and figure it out. They gonna start working on y'all next. So just beware.
But what I found is I low-key lived in Florida a couple summers ago. And that's cool that they don't have any tax and all that, but you still end up paying it on the back end. Don't let the smooth taste fool y'all. I'm telling you right now.
Why you say you paid on the back end?
You always pay it on. See, it's California.
Yeah, that's crazy.
You're going to pay it up front, or in these other non-tax states, you're going to pay it on the back end. So how they do it is, so that gallon of water sitting in front of us right now, out here, it might be 87 cents right now. But when taxes hit later on, they be adding that in later on. Versus California, they just hit you right up front with it.
Nigga, you getting hit with that and you getting taxed for everything. Like, yeah.
What I'm saying is it balance out. Kind of like a lot of reasons why people leave the West Coast or Cali, cost of living. But if you don't take your West Coast pay to the Midwest or the South, you're going to be in the same position in Cleveland or wherever it's cheaper at that you're in California. You must take a high salary to these lower end places.
I want to say that's give and take.
So
That's
this is why
that's give and take to me because I've seen a lot of people move. You know, a lot of people left to Vegas, a lot of people left to Texas. I know people in different spots where they living like, nigga, what is you still doing out there? Like, nigga, we living good. Upstairs, downstairs, regular, working at UPS or
I'm gonna say
regular
this.
job
If
down
they
the
in
street.
Vegas now, they had to do it before the Raiders moved there because I'm gonna tell you this: the price of Vegas now is skyrocketing now.
yeah, most people want to come back right now.
I think it depends where
And-
you at. But I'm not saying just Vegas. I'm saying like whether Texas or we see a lot of people left out there. Even though they saying eventually they'll start
They coming back.
Yeah.
The reason he's leaving California, they're proposing the 5% wealth tax, and he's going to billionaire Bunkers Row with Then who else had just left California? I believe it was
talking about
Elon
Elon
Musk, right? So in Florida, where they're going, it's 0%. So here, he's going to get hit with the 5%, which if you add up how much money he makes, that's a lot of fucking money to give away to the government. So he's like, come out of here. I'm going to chill over here in billionaire's bunker.
Well, that's the kind of where everybody's doing. I mean, Elon went down to Houston, right? And then when he went to Houston, again, it gets a give and take thing, because now that everybody's moving out there, everybody's flocking out there thinking that they can have the lifestyle that they were selling, like, oh, it's no state tax, there's jobs out there. But once everybody start flooding it, everything goes up, because now you got all these big businesses coming out here. Everybody's trying to move. Now they're building more homes. Now everything is slowly going back up. So eventually, once they start jumping, they're going to be jumping from state to state to state, and it's going to eventually lead them back to California.
Bruh, stay ahead of the curve. Like, who cares if Mark Zuckerberg, and I'm just speaking in general, who cares if Mark Zuckerberg is leaving California? Like, why was this big news? Oh, he's leaving California because of taxes. That's why I'm saying these niggas is on to something more. Nigga, they finna do something out there in Florida where they gonna take control of that too. The same way they doing everything out here, they gonna try to turn that state.
What I'm saying is that takes away from the job. So when he leaves, he's taking his business and stuff like that. So it's creating jobs out there and not jobs out here. So that's what I'm saying. All it's gonna do is just shift the tide to the place that they're moving to.
What is Florida? A red state?
Yeah, it's
that's
a
a red state, tax free.
And what is California?
Blue.
It's blue.
This is what I'm saying. They're gonna get to a point, nigga. They're gonna try to get them to get on that same type of page.
They'll never be able to flip.
But the thing
Florida.
about, hold
That
on.
should've
That's
never
what happened with George Bush, though. Remember with the count. It's times where that's a swing state, like Ohio. Those are swing states that those are trying to fight for.
Bro,
So it's just
if
pick
you
and
look,
choose.
if you look at California, you think Florida's finna flip to what we are? Not a chance. Not zero chance. Zero chance. Matter of fact, California need to go ahead and flip because your boy timed
That
up.
will never happen.
Your boy timed out. I believe he's timed out in November.
You talking about Gavin
Who,
Newsom?
Newsom,
But I'm
yeah.
gonna tell you, the last time we was ever read was Arnold Schwarzenegger. Again, this is a lip. Us in New York, bro. Unfortunately, we need a lot more red out here, but we will never flip. We're too liberal, bro. Did y'all know California is a state where you can marry your first cousin? That's how liberal we are.
California disgusting, man.
Hey, but I'm
The
just trying
laws
to keep it
is
real with you, bro.
disgusting.
We're so liberal, you can marry your first cousin. And bro, y'all can Google this. It's other states that you can go to jail for doing that. Out here, it's legal to marry your first cousin. That's how liberal we are out here.
Yeah, like I said, I would like to see the state flip. I don't believe in neither side, but I just know it's going to be better for you if you read.
My thing is, whatever suits us better. So I don't have a political party. I'm for whatever works. And economically, what makes sense, you want to see your dollars maximized, you got to go red. That just makes more sense if you're talking about making money and maximizing your dollar.
I said we get rid of both of them and come with our own party because they both just told y'all, hey, we some Satanists, pedophiles. We going to these islands. We doing whatever we want to do. We raping children. We torturing women and children. Why are we pledging to either party? Like, I don't understand.
that
We just finna
aspect,
go
then,
to
yeah.
a whole nother election and vote for these same people? I don't understand. Or like people just think this shit a game or they just paralyzed by fear?
Well, it's fear and then there's that strong thing in us to want to believe in something. So, for a lot of people, politics and religion, which is the two things my father and I think we've all in some capacity have been taught to stray away from both in terms of speaking out about it publicly or amongst people. However, people have a strong belief to believe in something.
Right. See, you down there need a rebel, but for most people, they want to look at one person. Like I said, they don't want to be the rebels with the rebels. They only want a rebel when you have the cause, you have everything else in effect, you already in motion, and it's becoming cool to be a part of it. That's when people want to rebel against something. But until then, if people are not seeing this personally, they can go read everything in them files. And majority of y'all that be in the comments going and arguing with me about everything ain't finna do shit about it or not even trying to come up with nothing. And you can say we can have these conversations, but these niggas is sick.
Bro.
Like, if y'all see to the levels of extent of the things that they was doing, I'm talking about kids, nigga. Kids. not kids 8, nigga, below that.
And they're harvesting them to do this stuff. And this is probably one of the craziest things I've seen in the Epstein files. And this answers so many questions for me. So there was a bunch of emails. You can look this up right now. They confirmed the targeted individual program, which uses neural weapons and V2k, which is voice to skull technology. And there was a bunch of videos on this years ago. Nobody really paid attention to it. I believe I watched one earlier. Dude name is Woody Norris, and he talked about the technology that he invented that he sells to the military. He says he sells some of the items for like $70,000 a pop, and they're buying them as fast as he can produce them. And what this technology is, they use radio waves and frequencies to implant not only thoughts, but voices in your head. And they have a class full of kids and they're demonstrating it. He also took one of the devices to a library because they said they like to test them in the library because it's one of the most sound sensitive places that you can test this at because it's silent, right? So you see him across the room directly, literally, he got the microphone with the device. He's like, hey, you looking at the computer. Dude way over there, he looking up. So what this technology is, or what they try to describe, they was using it for the military, was saying, hey, we can set up some troops over here on this hill and we can act like we're God and talk to a terrorist and maybe talk him out of, self-blowing up or just whatever terroristic acts that they're doing. We can implement voices in their head to make them believe Allah told them, hey, stop what you're doing type shit.
Right.
And this made me think all the people who we thought lost their mind.
Schizophrenic.
That's
what I was thinking.
Whacked their families, school shooters, like you name it.
Now, we've been
they
saying
all
was making
said
them
they
this
heard
way.
voices in their head. And this is the technology confirming they can do that.
And it was crazy because a couple other things he said, he was actually in there using it on them people, telling them, can you hear it? I'm like, nigga, don't point that at me if it was me in there.
Yeah,
but
you saw it?
Yeah, but he was pointing it. But he also said, I've never been more happy. He said, I've been happy forever. Basically, he's gonna be happy forever. Like, so they can program you to be happy. You know what I mean? They can make people depressed. They can make people suicidal. So it was a lot of different things that he was speaking on that they can do. And it's nothing but he pointed it at you. So that was very intriguing. But it was like, damn, this is crazy because it's a lot, way more controlling than what you think. Because you never know. They could find a way to put these in the towers and you just going down the street.
Maybe it already is, you know?
Yeah, and
Maybe
I
it's
wonder
already
why
within
people
them.
keeping people on low vibrational frequencies, or it's wild. And they have these things. You have neurotransmitters in your brain. So they even get to a point where your prefrontal cortex, the things that you are making conscious decision on, you are probably not even really making the decisions that you think you making. You probably are not even really in control. They did a study and they had a dude, he had the lady come in there. They had like 2 seats, random seats. He had 2 envelopes in the seat. And he told her, like, basically pick what seat you want. She walked inside, and in the envelope, he like opened the envelope, and the envelope said, you're gonna sit right here. And then she was like, oh, you probably just put that in both envelopes. He opened the other envelope and it said, you're not gonna sit right here. So it's a deeper study. I'm gonna have to give y'all the reference, but the way it broke down the mind to the point where they can put you in a phase as if you off like amnesia when you sleep. And when that's how people don't feel pain, because your prefrontal cortex is shut down. And they study the brain waves and the frequencies of it. Like, I'm not gonna get too much in that bag, but
nah, you in your
I'm
bag right now, because this the craziest
Yeah.
part. It can be a room full of us, but he said the frequency, the wavelength is so small that they can zap you, have you hearing some shit without us hearing what you're hearing.
And I'm up here bugging out.
Like it
We
won't
think
hit
you
us.
tripping.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Because he said when you have a regular sound wave, they're a different size. So usually when you have sound versus sound, it'll cancel out. But this wave is so small, you can get the sound with the sound, and it'll just turn into a
So let me
motherfucking
ask you
laser.
this. Do you feel like they're doing that to people that couldn't affect change to make it seem like they're going crazy then? Like
Absolutely. Absolutely. I think they might have hit Kanye with
we
this
just
shit.
seen Pelican Zombie out here.
We're like, come on.
They might have did.
And I heard that, well, not heard, I read that some of that, they implement something in your tooth. So like a chip, like in your tooth. Then I think about, well, how many times you done went to the dentist,
Man.
they said you had a cavity and you went and got a second opinion and you didn't. So how many people got these chips under these feelings and they don't know.
Or
And they
a crown.
a crown.
Which I'm due for. And I just spoke to somebody today who just got a crown. So.
And then Epstein Island, they had what? They had dentist chairs. And people going, what the fuck are these chairs for?
So,
all this shit starting to tie together. Cause.
I posed the question again. For those who are spiritual and or religious, Revelations, it talks about the chip in the finger. Now, it might not necessarily be an actual chip in the finger because it's just giving you nuances, but it sounds similar to, are we living in the end of days? If for those who are on that type of time, spiritually, that just sounds like we living in Revelations and it's coming to fruition.
Yeah,
it says,
for me, I just don't see ever like coming to the end of days. I just feel like, because the world is made for everybody to evolve at some point. So now everybody's going to come to the end of their days one day, but I don't see the earth just ever ending.
Nah, I don't either. So this says it makes people experience tactile, auditorial, and visual hallucinations. It is used extensively to grape children. He said these transmitters are often are readily visible from the street as a satellite dish. Between the radio signal that is recorded of a person's near a transceiver and the conditioning, people who hear the transmission begin to experience sensations similar to a person who made the recording. So these motherfuckers can make you feel things. They can make you feel pain. They can basically torture you. And like bro was saying, for the video I seen, they were going, well, we can make a whole small city block feel a certain type of way. Like he said, suicidal, depression, happy, sad. Like they can literally control your emotions, period.
So does that fall in line with chemtrails?
Chemtrails. And you think about COVID, like everybody kept saying, damn, COVID feel different. I don't know what it is, but it's something just feel different.
So remember, what was, when all that shit hit, that was like 2019, the whole COVID shit, right? When we was all getting sick. Verbatim, I remember myself and Viral, I think he made his post first. Hey man, I got the flu, but this don't feel like the flu. So, when people say things that can resonate, but you like, I'm not trying to, but the reality of it was true. I recall myself, him, and a slew of other people, like this don't feel like a flu.
This shit lasting too long.
Yeah, it's just different. Flus, when you have the flu, we all know, you do feel like you near death. But motherfuckers felt like they died and was still living. I don't know if that makes sense, but that's what it felt like when this first came about. So, they experiment on us all the time. We already know in the military, they experiment on people in the military heavily. So why not experiment on the public? And so here we are.
Bro, nigga think he looking at a Dish Network satellite and it's a motherfucking transmitter. Nigga walk by, hey, shoot up this whole crowd. This guy.
When was that now? They got it to where, I don't know if it's in California. I do know it's in certain parts of Florida or other states. You can shoot a gun right now, and there's a sensor that will let them know where it's at, like just proximity.
I think they have that in the airports too. Gunshot
it's nationally then.
Yeah. I believe Lakewood, they just implemented that in Lakewood.
Okay.
Yeah, so that's pretty much going to be everywhere. I just think about those people who be off in their family. And you're like, what the f they do that for? Imagine
that's wild.
A voice told you to do it. You thinking it's God. They turn it off and you look up and you don't even know what you did.
So do you believe in CTE or is it along the lines of what we're discussing right now?
Man, you got to question everything at this fucking point.
Yeah, because when you said that, I thought about the wrestler. I don't know if you remember Chris Benoit. He went home and did that to his whole, what you just said right there, he did that to his whole entire family, but he kept complaining of headaches and things like that. And so that's why I don't want to get on the conspiracy thing, but that you kind of braiding two things in one where it sounds like.
Didn't Junior Seau do the same thing?
Junior Seau did the same thing. No, but he didn't do it to his family though. He did it to himself.
Nah, I know. I'm just saying in general though. Yeah, I'm just saying. Yeah.
Bruh, they just said Kurt Cobain didn't really off himself.
Yeah, they said it was a murder.
They said it was a murder investigation that they covered up and tried to make it seem like he offed himself.
Because the girl he was dating was, supposedly had dealings with the CIA and things of that nature. So
the singer that Courtney.
Yes, I forget her last name.
Yeah, but the little rock and roll chick, right?
Yeah. So,
This shit
I think
crazy, cuz. Like,
suicide letter.
Something like that.
But we seen even in the files, you seen they said they got cleanup, man. So y'all be thinking that shit a game.
I
Like
believe 100%.
they got people
that,
they can control the scene. If you got all the power, you could do whatever. You could make people believe what you want them to believe.
Hey, you know, funny because you talk about the Epstein's file. It's a show on Prime. Alex Cross. Season 2 just came out. Have y'all?
Oh,
Come
yeah?
out? I'm gonna go watch
Yeah,
this
Alex
out.
Cross was fire.
Check this
Yeah, the
out.
first
Hold on,
season's
which
crazy.
one though? Because they got one with
No,
Tyler
the old
Perry.
dude, the black
They got
dude.
one-
nah, the black, the buff.
I
The
don't
dude
know
who
what
played
else
in
he-
NWA, he played MC Ren. That's the best. That's
Yeah.
y'all know what I'm talking
I
about.
read the
I do.
Alex Cross books, but
Well,
I know what you.
Nah, this
so
show
go
is
ahead.
good.
So this
Yeah.
show, this second season just came out, bro. It's about Epstein, basically about Epstein
I'm
Island.
gonna watch it.
But what happened is the people that Alex Cross is hunting down, he's hunting down the people that hurt children, and they murdered the PDF files offenders. So he's hunter let's just say the vigilante of people who hurt children. It's only 3 episodes that's out right now, but I think now that we're in that bag is why would they have Alex Cross chase after people who's offing off those people who's doing things to children to make it seem like they're doing something bad, but really the crime that that was acting of the people who were committing on those children as if like, oh, well, they deserve a day in court, even though they did this heinous crime.
Right. Now
You know
that-
what I'm saying?
That's
Again,
good writing.
I think it's that slow drip what we talked about a few episodes ago to make it seem like it's okay for this crime they get a day in court instead of offing these people that are doing it.
Bruh, people
And-
was more outraged at Bad Bunny performing at the Super Bowl than what the fuck is in these Epstein files.
Well,
That's when I know
agree.
society is fucked up.
Yeah, we know. Like I said,
Y'all
It's the
crazy.
gladiator
to me,
effect.
like I said, if they see it, they don't care. Like they said, they was actually really raping people. You know what I'm saying?
Not people, children.
Yeah, I know. Raping children,
Infants.
making the children have the babies, and using the babies to get top from them.
Yeah. They said they would.
Sick,
They
man.
said
That
they would.
sounds big. That's
They
like-
said they would starve the babies for days, and then use the babies for fellatio because when they're hungry, they suck better or
They
harder.
say use the mama voice; it'll make them suck harder.
So-
like imagine hearing that. Come on, bro.
So they're using the skull shit to implement the mom's voice to make the
So
babies
sick,
give them
man.
more fellatio.
So 2 things
This
is
is
happening
crazy,
here.
gang.
We're seeing how sadistic. Well, we're seeing how sadistic a portion of society clearly is, and then that other portion of society that you're speaking to, which is where you get the term fake outrage. Because this is a moment when we should be outraged, but think about the things that the public and our society actually gets outraged over. Think about what y'all really get outraged over. That's equivalent to a few weeks ago when we was talking about how cats crash out. You finna crash out because somebody smudged your Pumas. That's the hill you want to die on. Now you actually have a hill to die on. Like that man,
right.
he appears to be crashing out in the airport. He was absolutely not crashing out. But
For sure.
he was not. But come on, let's keep it a buck.
But because he know people.
It looked like if you just a casual person, he looked like man, what's
He
up with
crazy.
him? He
Yeah.
looked crazy.
Because just think about it. Imagine someone who has no idea about any of this, and then you're the first person to explain what's going on, but you're actually giving real documented details.
You look like the asshole.
You look like a maniac. You crazy.
Correct.
What the? You need to
But-
go a straitjacket. But
for-
this is real though.
But for most people, they're gonna want to see, show me it. If you ain't show me it, it didn't happen.
But
That's most of society. That's how.
But
they-
when you show them and they're showing you,
It's AI.
I know it's
That's
AI
why-
now, but that's why they've been transcending this in the AI and mixing stuff up. All I'm saying is it's getting to a point where it's like even us, you know what I mean? We speak on it, and it's like ain't nobody gonna give a fuck if we crash out or not. I'm like them niggas was idiots, or them niggas shouldn't have even been talking about it. You know what I'm saying? So. You get to a point where it's like you gotta do things behind the scene, in my opinion, and try to find some like-minded people that's gonna meet up on it. Because even being vocal like this, nigga, you make yourself a target.
Well, I was
For
saying, even
sure.
with the Alex Cross TV show, they're putting it in TV shows where if you crash out on people that are raping children or hurting children, they're making it sound like you're the bad guy for crashing out on them instead of allowing those people to have a day in court or making it seem like, you know what I'm saying?
Bro, they doing that now with
Right.
we talked about it too. The Vitali guy, he had the show where they were beating up these PDF files, and then people in the comments was defending the PDF
yeah,
files.
exactly.
So you ain't even worried about what happened to the kid. You more worried about the PDF file. And come to find out, a lot of them was skits, and they was getting the rappers to join in on it and making it one big funny joke. So now,
so that wasn't real.
Yeah, it wasn't real. I think YG was on one. It was a couple other rappers on another one.
Like this shit low key like look like some
See,
BS.
I thought he was
Yeah,
on that
that's
Joe
no
Biden.
lie.
I mean,
Y'all
Black
niggas
Biden type
laughing
stuff.
too
Black
much
Biden is
Yeah.
the real PDF
Shout out to
file
Black
catcher.
Biden. Yeah, I love him, man.
Go watch that episode, man. We got to invite
Facts.
him back.
We put
too.
him on a long time ago.
Yeah, for sure. Head of
And
the
he
game.
done caught politicians.
He's still going.
He done caught millionaires. He done caught longshoremen. I mean, you name
He
it.
didn't caught your local.
Teachers?
He didn't caught your local PD.
Your local PD, politicians.
Nigga, I seen this nigga one day. I forgot.
No, so what he'd do is he'll set it up and have a police there. He's doing it the right way, but it's not getting a lot of momentum like that because again, he's tearing down people that you wouldn't even suspect that would be in that type of stuff.
And what he was saying was the reaction from law enforcement wasn't what he thought it was going to be.
Of course not.
And now we see why, because it's one big system.
Right. But now he's starting to get a little more push because he like becoming more and more known.
Mm-hmm.
And it's crazy because we had did something. It was a while ago when we did our episode with him. I called bro, like, why this nigga just called another nigga? I'm like, I was surprised that he was still going strong in what he's doing. Like, nigga, what are you doing every day? Like, how's this nigga making a living?
Because
no, for real. Because I'm thinking, because like we said, because he already told us, like, the PD ain't doing nothing. Like, cuz is dedicated. Like, I've never, like, he's really dedicated. He ain't doing it for just the clout. But he should deserve some clout off of it. But at the same time, he's doing this shit. He's catching people every single day, bro. And then you got to think, they having conversations with the PDFs, and they come in there, changing it up. Niggas trying to break out the stores. You see niggas sprinting and shit. That shit be funny. Like, it's over for you. Like, you just ashamed. You that ashamed for it, but you ashamed that you got caught. You ain't ashamed that you about to do it.
Oh, absolutely.
Yeah, you ain't.
So the cat y'all talking about, I'm not privy to in no capacities. What is his motivation? Has he been a victim of someone close to him, or he just wanted them? This shit just ain't right.
Gotta go watch the episode.
Okay,
Y'all go watch the episode.
Right,
I'll watch it
Go
because I'm
tune
not
in.
familiar.
He broke it all down.
Yeah, Black Biden, man. Go tune into him. He for real out here. So y'all see him moving around. You know that's it. And I be trying to. I had to see when I seen him in the city. I'm like, cuz that better not be nobody I know.
Man, in the
like,
city.
you look crazy. Like,
No, Black Biden. Oh, and I was gonna say one thing. Well, Black Biden too, like you said, he uses his own money because I remember on the episode he was saying that he has to buy his own burner phones and things like that, and not like that. The amount of phones he has to use, that ain't cheap. So that's why I say salute to him, and I really pray that he finds a financial blessing to keep it going on a bigger platform where he can be more mainstream and catch a bigger net of these type of people.
Right, because they pump faking, like we said, they making fake shows. He doing it for real. And it's like, just imagine how many more other people would want to be PDF catchers, or you know what I mean, or you get a bond for, or they paying people. Y'all paying all these other people for doing crime or setting people up, but they like the PDF. So I'm not even surprised. That's why they don't carry no real time. Unless they done slaughtered or murdered somebody, they're not really getting no time. PDF files be getting right in and out. You can go try to make some money and niggas will crucify you for it. But you can go tear up a little kid whole life forever that they never gonna probably get over, and you get a slap on the wrist.
Bro, look, Geechee Gotti, he just got cracked for some pills out of a pharmacy. They try to say they flocked the pharmacy, and they turned that to a Fed case because it was out of state. And like you just said, a PDF file can get a slap on the wrist and walk right in and out. It's crazy.
And Geechee Gotti situation, I want y'all to see that. Free them, man. Free my nigga Buddy, man. That's them. They're my real homies. So I'm not gonna really say nothing to negative about it, but pay attention to the people who's love to make content off these niggas right now. Everybody using Geechee name and not in a good way. You know what I'm saying? Like, everybody got a lot to say about people, and just pay attention to the reactions and the things that they have to say now that he's down.
They crucifying him.
Yeah, when they thought he was up, you know what I'm saying? People they're not gonna promote you. They're not gonna do too much like that. And then we see what's going on. I hate to see them niggas going out this way. And I'm gonna put it here, man. They gonna beat a lot of that. And I'm gonna just say that. I'm gonna put that in the universe for them. Free them niggas, man.
Hey, look, let me ask y'all a question, right? Because we had saw the Ja Rule and Tony Yayo Uncle Murder incident on the plane coming into the studio, but we didn't see the new angle. So the new angle, Ja Rule low-key stood his ground, told them, hey, we can shake right now, a.k.a. we can catch a fade right now. What's happening? So a lot of people saying he low-key marked out Tony Yayo and Uncle Murder, and they starting to catch a lot of backlash from it. What y'all think about that whole situation now that y'all seen the new angle?
I mean, for trolling purposes and the beef always on, yeah. But on some real man shit, y'all niggas was some clowns for that. It's not about me, rolling. You niggas some clowns for that. And I'm going to get on where you get mad at. But for all intents and purposes, what we discuss, you can't fuck around in the airport. But on some real shit, yeah, hey, if this, fuck these cameras, and this is what we talking about. So if we want to talk about what J. Cole said in terms of podcasting or what rappers and people say all this clout chasing, man, fuck all this camera shit. Y'all niggas is doing too much on this camera. Because Yayo, in terms of his gangsterism and murder, we all respect that. Most people respect that. But that's not gangster. That's some clown shit. I get it. For some entertainment content, that shit finna sell. It blew up. We all thought it was funny. But on some real gangster shit, you was a bitch-ass nigga. And depending on where I'm at in life and the kind of money I got and the mood I'm in, I told you, I'm about to get on where I get mad at. So, real spill, nigga, what's bracking? What's cracking, cuz? What's bracking blood? What's up, nigga? Whatever you want. Nigga, I'm on all that type of time. Because I don't like bitch-ass niggas.
He tried to throw him back on.
Yeah. Hey,
Nah,
real
but
shit.
I'm going to say this, though, man. Like, after I heard Murder speak on it, and he said once he realized he knew he wasn't going to do nothing, so I'm going to just troll the nigga, fuck this bitch-ass nigga. And then Yayo said he was already trying to diffuse it. Like, to me, it was a pump fake on either end. Like, Ja was just screaming. Nigga, you screaming, you making a scene, you threw a pillow at a nigga. Come on, cuz. I don't want to hear nothing about this nigga stood his ground, nigga. You threw a pillow.
You threw it.
It don't matter. You should have got cracking. Nigga, throw a fist. If you that mad. Neither one of you niggas was that mad. That's it. And like the biggest key thing is at that point, nigga, you gonna be an idiot and you gonna get sit back home like 50 did the rest of them niggas. And I'm not saying that you shouldn't have got, you should have got cracking if it was really on site. But now we see that y'all niggas that be thinking these niggas be having real problems don't be the problems like y'all think it is. Y'all be so ready to prove and crash out. These niggas don't be beefing like that. That shit is a 30-year beef, whatever it is.
I'm gonna be real. And nobody should be fighting at the airport unless you dumb. That no-fly list is real. Period. You could wait till you get off the plane and get out the airport. You talking about federal. So y'all can talk tough all you want unless you just got nothing going on in life and you don't need to get on a plane, then yeah, do that. But I'm not advising nobody to do that. You're an idiot doing anything in the airport, period. That's just straight up.
Because
and I'm going to say they did that, but 50 got on the plane with Ja and didn't do that.
But that's to me.
But he took a picture, but he took a picture of him, so he still trolled him.
But
he didn't do all that though. He didn't put the camera out and he didn't do that. They got on the flight.
They're different.
They took their flight,
different niggas,
and he's the one really in the beef for real.
50 still took a picture and still trolled him. It's no different.
No, he didn't do that.
50's the big dog.
He also didn't sit right in front of them niggas either.
It's a different type of activity to me. I just think that 50's a little bit more prominent, moves in a little bit more different spaces. He's done things, seen more things. And so in his mind, I think in that situation, it's like, I'm going to still troll you, but I know I'm not even finna do nothing right now. So why even make it seem like I'm seeing you and you seeing me and something finna go down anyway? Because we not finna do nothing. So if I do see you, it's like, okay, whatever.
But they didn't make it seem like something was going down. They were just trolling the nigga.
But I'm like, if you like, hey, you bitch ass nigga over there, like, I'm doing all that. I'm playing with my bag, and niggas like, hey, you gotta get out right here.
Okay, but even so, what was the point of 50 taking a picture?
I don't know why he took the picture.
No, he's trolling him and then go put it on his page.
I'm saying doing what they did. We're not gonna compare a picture that he took from his seat versus what they did at their age, knowing you ain't doing nothing on this plane.
So I'm gonna tell you this right now. I agree with you.
Shit.
I'm gonna tell you this, Varo. Yeah, you shouldn't fight in the airport, but if you that mad, somebody piss you off to that highest degree of disrespect,
take what it come with, right?
Exactly. You gotta face the consequences. So now that we know the other angle, that Yayo Ja Rule beef, shut up. But don't 50, even want to talk about it right now. Because again, that's really 50 beef. When he was coming up, that's between him and Ja. Yayo, we know about y'all later.
No, but Yayo had parts in that.
No, he did. But what I'm saying, 50 was
when things was happening, Yayo was there as far as when they was getting into it with
I
the
get
niggas.
that, but my thing is this: if you right there with him, that means the beef ain't that serious now. It don't matter how old it is. If it goes that deep, it's on site. It don't matter where we at. We can be in church. We can be at a family picnic. We can be at the airport.
Nah, it matter at the airport. I ain't gonna lie.
No, and that's cool. That's your standards.
It matter at the airport.
But again, that's your standards. At the end of the day, if it's that deep, if you feel that way about it, handle your candle, bro. Don't matter where we at.
That's why the beef to me at this point in their lives is really not that serious. Even if they try to make it because what? Oh, we gonna catch a fit over here, but we're not gonna catch a fade over here, but we'll do this over here. But y'all niggas are in too many prominent places at this point
Together.
to even be like, it's kind of like most of the places they going to, they not probably trying to really do nothing in anyway. It's like,
But
at this point in your life, I understand the beef. I understand having it for as long as you want. I mean, I don't understand it, but I can, I guess, empathize with the thinking. But from a practical standpoint, at their age and the environments they're in, they probably ain't never gonna do nothing because it's like,
but
it
this
ain't no point to it.
this is the last thing I'm gonna say about this. A nigga can still be around that and not be an idiot. Cause for one, Jod, he got put off the plane for screaming and shit. Cause you making a damn scene. That sounds dumb to
spectacle.
me. I'm not gonna respect that, nigga. If we got a real issue. And whether you sitting there or not, then we ain't gotta get loud. Wait till we get off this plane, nigga. We gonna go squabble, and that's just the end of that. For them, you lost because you got your flight sent somewhere else. So you probably, to me, that would have been some scary shit. You making a scene, nigga, because you don't want, because you know when we doing this plane land, something has to happen. So however niggas want to say he stood his
But if
ground,
he didn't react, then niggas would have been like, oh, he got on a plane and got bitched out and just sit down.
that's not what I'm saying. That's not what I wouldn't have said that. I would have said, nigga, well, like you just said, well, get cracking if you feel some type of way, or you troll them niggas back if y'all on this internet shit. But outside of that, screaming and shit and making a scene on a damn airplane is not nothing G about it to me. You could wait till the plane over with and we can squabble and vice versa. So, and it's been plenty places where niggas been in establishments where it's like, okay, take it outside. Let's go squabble. You didn't have to, niggas didn't get down when they was mad at. They got mad and walked outside and fought. So
This the thing. Get down where you mad at is cool when you got nothing in life going on. These niggas is millionaires. So telling 2 millionaires or 3 multi-millionaires with careers and things going on and families to fight at an airport because you mad, that's some zero emotional intelligence, single mama raised emotional bullshit. Like y'all said, real men, you could have said, hey, check this out. When this plane land, you get your bags, meet me outside, we can get cracking and get it out the way. All the yelling and throwing pillows for what? You making a scene, here come the motherfucking U.S. Marshals, you got a case, and you're banned from flying.
So that's why.
What's the point?
So that's why I believe on some gangster shit. I stand by what I said, nigga. Hey, nigga, we going to jail, we dying, something.
right.
However, practically, I'm all on board with what you're saying. But if you on some gangster shit, be on your gangster shit. Once I seen the camera come out, it wasn't no gangster shit no more for me. Because who the fuck films they actual crimes?
I mean,
At that point,
Shit,
yo,
everybody today.
correct.
All these
but that's
new
some
niggas
young
today.
nigga shit. But these niggas come from our era. Yayo and 50 and them got us, they're about 5-6 years, possibly 10 years older than us. We come under that tutelage, our era. That's not how we was bred. You nigga, come on, Yayo. We respect your gangster. So I'm gonna leave it at the content point. At this point, nigga, you've tapped into, because 50 taught you, 48 laws of power, 50 laws of power. These niggas know how to make money. But if we just keeping it about for real gangster shit, all that shit was clown shit on everybody end.
I
Once
agree.
the camera came out, nigga, you's a bitch to me. You's a bitch. Because,
Like,
nigga,
oh,
when I
man.
get down and we've all been out and had our moments together or otherwise, name a time you ever put out a camera in the camera phone era.
The thing is, like I said, from his own explanation, Murder said, once I knew we wasn't finna do nothing to him, I said, fuck it, I'm gonna just troll this nigga.
And
Yeah,
I
you
mean,
could
that's
you could
cool
say
for
that. You could say that, and I'm gonna keep it real. From people who came from that movement, specifically Bangum Smurf, he said Yayo was never really on no gangster shit anyway. He said he was the hustler. He was on some hustling shit. He wasn't out there with all of that. That was Bangum and them niggas. Them niggas was the street muscle. So I couldn't see Bangum doing no shit like that.
But I'm gonna even tell you this though. Even
That's
if you're a
why
hustler,
Bangam, and that's why Bangam ain't with him now.
But that's what I'm saying. The shit that niggas is advising him to do, Bangum was doing that. That's what got him sent the fuck on.
But that was back then. I don't see Bangam doing that now.
but I'm gonna tell you this. So your gangsters, your gangsters. At the end of the day, everybody knows everybody ain't a muscle in the hood. You dig what I'm saying? Everybody got a role for a reason. And if he wasn't the main muscle, don't mean you can't flex every now and then. What I'm saying is, Yayo and Rue, y'all really got beef like that. If it really ran that deep, you get down where you mad at. At this point now, so many years has gone by. At this point, just just don't speak to each other at this point. At this point, like if we not
Just
go
don't
fade,
talk.
like you're throwing pillows and we're causing scenes on an airplane. It is giving bad bitch energy. So
Come
again,
on, exactly.
at this point now, bro, we just if I see you, don't look my way, don't address me. I won't address you. If it's that serious, then we got to get down. That's just really it. That's how I feel like men should move at this point. Either we go talk about it, we go leave it alone, or we got to get down. There, all that back and forth, arguing with a nigga. That shit is like draining. I'm not doing that with a nigga. I don't even like arguing with my chick. The fuck I like arguing with a nigga where I know we can get down.
Facts.
That's just too much energy, bro.
Facts.
Yeah. Anyway.
Yeah,
Kylie,
no,
man,
that's
he's
fact.
quiet over there, man.
Yeah,
What's going on?
quiet.
Listen, everybody,
Hey,
they should
Kylie, you had a good question. Hey.
Kylie right now, he testing something out. He
Get
want to
this shit
see. He want to see how they
shit off.
react after today.
No,
But they're not
Kylie.
saying nothing.
No, Kylie.
bro. Kylie, like,
Hey.
no, because why Kylie not talking?
No,
like,
Kylie, I like
nah,
that.
because they wanted his bars. They've been waiting for him.
But no.
Now he like, nigga, I'm gonna give y'all my shit when I got some heat,
Hey,
nigga.
Kylie. No, real talk. Remember with the Clarissa Shield thing? What made you come up with that question? That was a dope one, though.
Well, because like for me, just seeing it, like you see it a lot on social media at that point in time. I think, and she done some goofy shit too. Don't get it twisted, but she, what the question was? Why does Clarissa Shields get so much hate? For me, I didn't understand it. I think she's a good woman to do right to papoose. My whole thing was the reason why I think she gets hate is because while she is masculine, she's super feminine as well. Like because again, she probably makes more than Pat.
You are cold.
Hold on, but let's it's no disrespect.
Nigga, don't do him like
Cut
that.
the way
But it's
Cut
true.
just said
But
was
it's true.
crazy.
I'm not trying to bleed nobody, but like she's out there really getting to the bag consistently, right? And she got hands, and she like 5'9", so she could knock a few niggas out. On top of that, so she make more bread, could probably hang with you in a 1v1, and she still decide to come downstairs in a muumuu and cook you the grilled chicken and the rice, right? And run the bath water and speak life into you and do all them things and still, shrink next to you because you're the man. So I think you got a lot of women that got pretty feet and slim bodies and petite and are super feminine, but physically, but cannot enact those feminine traits that she does on a day-to-day basis, or at least what they make it seem like. So I think that's where the envy comes from, because it's like, damn, she could max a bunch of bitches out and then at the same time still go and take care of a dude. That's not normal.
I'm gonna say this. She wasn't hated until she started fucking with Pap, and people just had their favorite when it came to Remy.
That's all.
But what I am gonna get at is that now people are starting to sway her way after Rihanna came out. Shout out to Riri, and basically took up for her like, well, I'm the same way with my man. If you ain't like this, basically something wrong with you. so now the wave of people that like Riri, like, well, Riri on this, and all the sheep start going that way. Like, well, she do look kind of good, or she is killing that jacket, or they is happy together. Like, come on,
it's a
girl, they too
popularity
fickle.
contest.
Huh?
Ultimately, it's a popularity contest.
Yeah, no, it's whatever it
Picking and
is.
choosing.
Whoever what y'all think is cool. Like
And-
now it's cool because it's like, what was y'all real reason for hating on her? Like,
Besides the
It's
Pat
not a
Remy
real
shit,
reason
yeah.
other than
now they say you would have married
when
man.
you're quality man or a woman, when you're a quality person, people know that. Two things happen. They gravitate to you for one of two reasons. They gravitate to you out of admiration, and you've had people admire you before, and then you've had people hate on you for the same shit people like you for.
Right.
With the reality of it is they say hate is nothing but love in reverse. So I just had this conversation with my man on the way here. Some people just don't know how to show love. They just don't. It's not in them. Even though that it's a backhanded compliment. Hey, anybody who's fit, what they always say, nigga on a medium shirt. All right, my nigga, just say you like how my clothes
right,
fit.
right. It's
that's
confused
facts,
admiration.
yeah.
That's what it is.
Just say, my nigga, why you just couldn't say, my nigga, I'm trying to achieve that one day. What you really just said is, nigga, that shirt look good on you. But you just couldn't bring yourself to say it because maybe you thought it was home. I don't know. But people don't know how to show love. Or when you are a person of quality, it makes you look in the mirror and see what you're not.
This is what I think the hate
That's
is coming
facts.
from. One, it's a lot of people projecting. Oh, he's still married to Remy. And what people do, they view the world only through their lens, and they say, well, I wouldn't deal with a man that's still married, so you shouldn't deal with a man that's still married.
Come
They
on,
put
bro.
their own situation into somebody else's business. On top of that, women love to see women single. bitterness. What they say?
Misery loves
loves
company.
company. Excuse me. So it's a lot of miserable bitches who want a lot of company. So they see her gloating online and they don't like it because when they see that, it reminds them of the fucked up situation that they're in. So naturally, they want to hate on that. If you broke and you see somebody out getting money, guess what? 9 times out of 10, every time you see them, it reminds you how broke you are. So you want to see them broke with you. And thirdly,
I ain't never hated on no nigga like that.
I don't either,
that's
but
what
people do
females
that.
do.
People do that in general. And thirdly, you ever followed a person that just had their first kid?
Yeah, it's crazy.
Don't that shit annoy you? How much? That's what's going
I'm
on.
happy for you, but damn.
Clarissa Shield, this is her first real love that we have seen in the public. And it's almost like the person with their first child and you done had 2 or 3 kids. You like, man, this shit regular. Wait till they get to this age. So it's a lot of people who done been in that situation 3, 4 times. And they're like, girl, he finna break your heart eventually. He finna this, he finna that. That's what's going on.
Well, I was gonna say this too. Kylie kind of said a point where she's mastered her masculine side, where a lot of these women, if they really do talk shit, all they can do is talk shit online because in person, they can't physically beat her ass.
No.
All these bad bitches, baddies, all these TV shows that they be having these chicks fighting, y'all really don't want no problems with her in real life. Again, and she's feminine enough where she's with a man, she is submitting to him. So at the end of the day, she has the best of both worlds where a lot of women can't give. So again, they're hating on her because again, physically, they can't beat her up. On top of that as well, they got the man that they probably want because again, Papoose still has some type of motion. He may not make as much money as Remy or he's still
known.
Exactly. He still got something going, and a lot of women just want to be seen. They want to be with the popular guy. So again, shout out to Clarissa.
You think Pap is more popular or the characteristic traits is was?
I think
when it comes to Papoose, we're starting to see what matters when money doesn't matter.
He's a real person, I think. And I think that that's something that, again, you talk about high earning people, right? We take women and men out of it. Anybody who's high earning, get in with somebody else that's high earning might be, you might butt heads, right? Or somebody that's just as dominant. Right. I think Pap is very dominant, but in a more of a behind the scenes way. Where let her shine. Her personality seems more. She's out there. She calling up the radio stations, pressing people. She's more like that. He like, I'll just get it done. You know how I get it done. Behind it. So it works. It's like opposites attract. I feel like for them.
Let me ask you. And that's one thing I do like about her because we say all the time it's better for the man to make more money than a woman. But she's, at least from what we see right now, in a space where she respects him as a man and doesn't let the money define her role or his role.
Because they both got money at the end of the day. It's like, to me, at that point, y'all both got bread. Why is you even counting?
Why is that even
Papoose is more mature too. So he's older, and on top of that, she's younger. So that kind of balance out as well. And Papoose kind of got that Love Jones love, that old school black love. Like, I love my black sisters, my poetry, that kind of like a black what is that called?
Like
Renaissance love. He's offering that. So again, she's coming from aggressive upbringing, and he's showing her like a different culture to give her something that she's never had and been introduced to. So now that's opening her mindset of like, wow, okay, this is someone who loves me and is showing me different things behind the scenes that she's never experienced.
Now that's facts because she's been adamant about, like, I think she was abused as a child. She went through a lot of stuff growing up. She had to really literally fight to get where she was at. So I think, like you said, now it's like, then you got everything. You probably didn't think you was gonna get whatever you got now or whatever you see for yourself. So shout out to them.
Look, let me ask y'all this. I was watching a Method Man interview and he was talking about a sex scene that he had with Kelly Rowland. Mm-hmm. Would you guys allow your woman to be involved in a sex scene in a movie, in a play, in a skit, if she was an actor, right? Now, he said her husband came and told him, hey, you know, her favorite position is Froggy style. She like it like this. So her husband, knowing she's about to get in this sex scene, and he's giving Method Man tips on like how to smash his wife.
So two things. You can literally one of two ways.
Niggas like that try to get in front of it. I'm sorry, but niggas like that trying to get in front of the embarrassment as if they came to implement. I put that in his head for him to hit it like that. Like, no, nigga, that is nothing you can do about it.
So
she finna go up there and do it.
If she does get turned on,
it's over with.
He told him how to turn her on.
He feel like he controlled it. Nigga, you had no choice, nigga. It's over with.
So there's an array of ways to look at it. That is one. And because I know a lot of niggas ain't coming from no playeristic shit, that's really what I would assume or believe that's where it's coming from. But if you on some real life pimping shit, how much money you got? Because so he could be on that.
He ain't
I doubt
pimping.
it.
He ain't
That's
pimping.
what I'm saying. I believe his take. And then there's real, because I'm in the lifestyle, there's niggas that's really cuckolds. So I don't think it's coming from the player side, as you said. I think it's coming from either that side or nigga, you're a cuck. Because no, nigga, I'm not giving you no tips. No, they have people in the industry. There's men and women for religious beliefs or whatever their morals is. They have it in their contract to not do sex scenes.
That's
in
true.
their contract. They have people who won't even do profane language in their movies. It's in their contract.
Some people won't die. Yeah.
So what I'm saying is, hey, my nigga, use a whole suck out here in these streets.
I'm gonna say this.
Use a whole suck.
I mean, if you're
Facts.
dealing with an actor, you know what you signed up for.
True.
If it's my woman, no, negative. You're done for right now when it comes to that type of stuff. So I don't really. I mean, but going to tell a nigga like you use a
that's
cuck.
wild.
Going to tell a nigga how to turn your woman on and guess this is if they acting, what she need to be turned on for, nigga?
Man, this
what are you talking
You wanna
about?
First of all,
Yeah.
I hate sex scenes in movies. Period. It's just awkward at this point now. I hate sex scenes in movies, and like you. Sometimes it's just be like a prime example. The movie 8 Mile when Eminem was smacking Britney.
Why do I need to see
Yeah,
this?
that was too long. I'm just like, bruh.
Shriveled up.
Yeah,
Well,
man.
that nigga, man.
What about when she got smashed?
But nevertheless, though, I'm just saying in general, I'm not a fan of sex scenes in movies. But what I'm saying in general, if that's my woman, no, that's not cool because you can make it
both
seem
some
like in a
tweakers in that
movie, you can allude that they're having sex without even going into that great details. You can just make it like they're kissing passionately and they just rough and then just goes to the next scene. We all know what that means. As your man, you have to stand your ground, bro. And if that woman can't conform to you, I don't give a fuck if she make more money than you, bro. At the end of the day, it's still your dignity, your respect, and your marriage on the line at the end of the day.
I don't think
I'm gonna
I don't
keep it
think it's
real
on the
though.
line.
First of all, she wanted to be in that scene with Method Man. Number one, Method Man is popular with the ladies. We all know Method Man. He got the female groupies. Y'all saw it when he got on Power and females went crazy. So that's number one. Number two, I don't give a fuck if you an actor or not. You don't have to act out a sex scene. That's just that. You got a real husband at home and you finna act out a fake sex scene. You might as well have really fucked. It's like, I don't understand. And why are you giving him tips? Oh yeah, she like it froggy style.
Yeah.
As if they're about to really fuck. Like, do you want him to really smash her? It sounds like you want some cuck shit.
Do he want him to really smash her, or do he want him to bring out the best in her for the movie?
Getting slutted out in the movie.
Because the scene he wanted to be most realistic. So
Yeah, bring the slut out of my wife.
Turn her on. But like I said, though, like what you said, Rod. If you look at that on some P shit, how much you finna make off this scene? Because I know they bring that here.
He ain't on no P shit.
Yeah, I know. No,
He
you're
not
right,
on no
yeah.
P
In
shit.
Hollywood, when you talk about standing on ground, that's a different ground up there. So it's like those types of things are normalized in Hollywood, where it's like they're used to them scenes and them types of parties and you know, directors asking them to do certain situations or niggas playing gay and they not really gay, whatever you want to call it.
Now you play
T.I.
gay.
So-
T.I.
No,
you
I'm
play-
not. That's
hold
why it
on.
is because you gay to me.
You play fruity, you fruity.
No,
Shout
I
out,
mean,
shout out to
correct.
T.I. Shout out to T.I. He said he turned down the movie role because they asked him to do some zesty rainbow stuff. And he said, I'm
no.
not with it. Ain't no separating that from the character. That's out. You kiss a man, you kiss the man, bro. Like, that's just it. You was gay for pay. That's what that is.
Yeah.
Ain't no, this was the arts and all of that. Like, I even question, why do they have sex scenes in the movie? What is the
It's
purpose?
not necessary.
Why do I need to see somebody having sex in the movie? It's the gateway to corn. They want to get you addicted to corn. That's what it is to me.
Yeah. I
Sitting
would.
here watching a movie with your mom, and all of a sudden, the smoker and Eminem 8 Mile getting banged out. Like,
It's just like,
Why
what was
she had
part?
to be a
Like,
smoker?
where did that
Hold
come
on.
from?
why is a little
Why she
twinkle,
had to be a
cuz?
smoker? Where's she finna go? No, where's she an actor? Oh, you talking about the mom? Oh, when he walked in the house? Yeah.
I remember.
That was really his life, though.
Yeah, by his high school.
Mom's got
Everybody
smashed.
But that was really
Mom
his
got
life,
smashed
though.
by the classmate he went to school
all
with.
That's off top. That's a fade.
But
That nigga
Off the
couldn't do nothing.
I just
dribble.
want to let.
How you finna try to squabble a nigga that's helping paying your mama rent?
Well, first of all, that shows that Eminem
Nigga
was a
came out
punk
the
ass
trailer like, I
nigga.
see you in 5th period. Nigga.
Oh God! Hey, listen,
That's
I'm
crazy.
telling you right now. If any nigga from the class of 2003 approach my mom, I'm shooting you in your face, nigga. Off the rip, nigga. I'm shooting you in your face, nigga. Right now.
Emotional damage. What they say? dear.
They gonna
That's
try and
cool.
test your
He
mom
wanna
just
give
on
a
the
nigga a
strength that.
headshot for that. That's crazy.
I'm in the bind, Nate.
Yeah,
Nah,
exactly.
yeah, nah.
That's exactly what that was. Yeah.
Exactly.
She was
That's
in a
ugly.
bind, had the young nigga wearing her out. They, like we said, it's been going on since the beginning of time.
Hey, look, we got to revisit this last convo, right? Because I know it's getting late. Callie got to get up out of here. I see him looking at the time and like that.
Curfew.
That's why he ain't talking.
I mean,
he
just
hoping
give-
we
just
end
give
it.
Rod- just
He
give Rod-
hoping,
I'm
yeah.
sitting
He
right here
trying
He trying to use you as an excuse. He really trying to get up out of here.
So I'm gonna direct this one to bro. I'm directing this to
Wow,
Messiah,
here we
right?
go.
All the J. Cole glazing he done episode after episode. J. Cole apologizes to Kendrick. Says, I'm on my peaceful wave. I don't want no problems, right? I'm all about the peace and love. He got smoked for an up-and-coming rapper in his hometown and created a whole diss song and put it on his album. Why no backlash from people?
Why no backlash from you? How you gonna bring this up after I already questioned you about this album the other day? Like, what didn't even make any sense? You tried to act like you was giving him his flowers. Really, you just was not trying to look like a hater forever. Like, I don't understand
I
this
gave him his
nigga.
flowers.
Is
I
that-
like the
You
song.
was trying to fake give him his
I
flowers.
actually like the song.
But you really be hating on the nigga. But what he
It's
what
not
he
much
even
of a
what was the
storyline.
point?
I actually like the
What was the
song.
point of bringing this up? Like, you thought you was gonna cook with this?
Yeah,
Like,
I'm
this
definitely
is-
cooking.
This
Because
is
you,
not.
nigga, you
I'm
ready
definitely
this J.
cooking.
Cole,
This
nigga.
nigga,
This
yeah.
3 weeks straight, nigga.
I'm just
3
saying.
weeks. Nigga, somebody asked me last night.
Hey,
They
what,
watched the
what
podcast.
y'all just say with the hate and the other shit is?
Oh, he on
prime
God
example.
knows.
Really
Hey,
in disguise?
I'm just saying it's the hypocrisy.
For
It's the
you.
hypocrisy. First of all, he wasn't really in the beef with Kendrick and it wasn't on his heart.
I didn't say he
but
wasn't
now
really in
he
the
could
beef.
just diss a random up-and-coming rapper from his hometown. That's a nobody.
But that's not a
But you said
storyline.
you
That's
like-
why nobody cares.
Like, come on.
Because like you
But he
said,
did
who
it-
is this nigga?
No, but you said you liked the damn song.
I do like the song.
So what are you talking about?
But it's hypocrisy. You ran from Kendrick,
Bro,
but then you could put out a whole 3-verse diss track on someone we don't even know exists?
This nigga is crazy, dog.
So what you
So
saying is,
any rapper that raps, what do you think they're talking about? They're talking about somebody.
No.
directly
People
or
making imaginary
indirectly.
people then, right?
Now you talking
Yeah.
about somebody directly or indirectly.
He's talking about a real person directly.
Bro,
But
you
that-
just
but-
sat,
but
you
that
just
nigga's
sat here last
nobody.
week and was like, "Oh, this the J. Cole I need to hear. He want to really squabble something." Now you talking about this hypocrisy.
It is hypocrisy. It was hypocrisy then. I just said I like the song.
I understand both perspectives. All bullshit
Nah,
aside.
it
All
ain't,
I'm
no-
saying
it ain't
is
no
both-
both
I
perspectives.
don't want to hear no
I get
diss
what you
song.
He
said.
tried to cook some bullshit just now.
But he
and it
tried
was-
to stir
it was-
up the
it was
pot.
No,
trash. It was
I'm not
trash.
trying to stir up
Sure,
the
keep
pot.
learning.
That shit was ass virals, bro.
I wasn't trying to
Yes,
cook a
you
bar.
were, bro.
I wanted this nigga to say J. Cole
He
is
was
a
trying to catch you in the
hypocrite.
box, bro. He was trying to put you in the
No,
trick box.
I wanted him to say J. Cole's a hypocrite. That's all I want to hear.
Every rapper on earth is a hypocrite by that standards because every rapper somehow, some way turned down a fade in somehow, some way.
Who?
Okay, so prime example, when Lil Wayne tried to go at it with Pusha T. You get what I'm saying? He didn't want that smoke. He threw rocks at him and really couldn't get with him.
Nigga, 50 running from T.I. right now. Nigga, what
Fab,
you talking about?
All them niggas he running from.
50
No,
running
I
from
don't-
T.I.
50's not rapping.
I don't think 50 right.
50 not rapping. If 50 prime, he would have ran from
He just,
T.I.
tweet, he just gonna tweet for the rest of
He
it.
came out and said, "I was about to make a whole tape about."
Oh, but I
some-
didn't.
Yeah, but I didn't. What is that?
That's not cool.
In 50's prime, would he have ran from T.I.?
I'm talking about.
No,
Well,
nigga,
50
we-
kind
He's
of
not actively rapping now.
50 kind of with the snitching allegation.
You just said he can respond to Fab. What are you talking
I said
about?
I want him to
No,
respond.
you said 50. You gotta stop all this. You need to respond to Fab,
He's
nigga.
looking
Get
ugly
in the
for
booth.
your boy, yeah.
You was just saying that
I'm
shit.
trying. I want him to get
The
the booth.
hypocrisy.
What
This
hypocrisy?
nigga-
Run the
You was
tape
just
back.
talking about.
I said
telling
he's
about
not
this-
actively rapping.
Kylie,
That's
wasn't
why-
he on here talking about he need to get in the booth when we was talking about and niggas was clowning me because I said the nigga been trolling or something, whatever else. What it was.
Snoop
I
did it-
asked was
Snoop
would
did it
Banks
with
get in the booth?
Eminem when he was like, he's not in my top 5. And remember, Eminem dissed him, and he was like, well, Snoop was like, kind of like, well, no, I'm just saying, I have my own opinion. He's just not in my top 5. No, I'm just saying, y'all don't remember that?
I'm saying
Yeah.
what rapper in
No. So y'all slipping in it. Real talk. When 50,
that was
Snoop-
ass.
You gotta
You said
use
what
different-
rapper?
you mean?
That was ass.
No, it's not what I'm saying.
Hey, he fell for an AI clip.
Sure, he
That's
said-
not no AI
Hey,
clip.
he was
No,
watching
y'all
a
talking about
YouTube
hip hop.
short.
No,
Go
sorry.
ahead. One
He
mic.
said-
One mic.
He said, "What rapper, nigga? You just sat here for weeks talking about how Game was throwing shots at Kendrick. Is he
did.
not in his prime?
Exactly.
Is who not in his prime?
Kendrick.
And I said Kendrick should respond. What's your point?
What's your point? Is the
My
question-
point is J. Cole's a hypocrite
You
for
said
running
what
from
rapper?
Kendrick.
You said what rapper wouldn't do it in their prime, nigga? And I said we said by your standards, everybody doing the same thing.
I know they're not. I said name somebody. He named
And
a
I
bunch
just
of
named
people
somebody.
who wasn't even in a hip hop beef and released a diss track, then apologized and did what Cole did. That's never been done in hip hop history. He named Snoop. Did Snoop diss Eminem on Wax and apologize?
No, but Eminem did this. Snoop was saying, I used to worship DOG, but now I worship God. He said something like that. That was on one of the
That was
latest,
a
like,
diss?
bro, yes, bro.
Or was that a play on words?
All right, bro. What I'm trying to get at is when people take shots, they take their shots. At
What?
the end of, when they take their
At the
shots,
end of the
they
day,
take their
somebody
shots.
Can anybody translate what this nigga saying?
When they take their shots, they
He trying
take
to
their
make it look
shots.
so
He
stupid.
is.
This nigga
What I'm
talking
saying
about
is
is
this.
crazy,
He don't know what he's
J.
talking
Cole
about.
took his shot at Kendrick, but backlash. That nigga Eminem took his shot, so he took his shot.
Nigga
Nigga, if he didn't
said,
go hard on him, he didn't go
I
hard.
worship DOG, now I worship G.O.D. and I was Snoop diss.
It was because he was talking about how Snoop said.
You niggas let him get this off.
It don't
Y'all
matter.
niggas crazy.
Because
I'm
you
dead
on,
ass,
you
though,
on-
bro.
you on bullshit. That's what it is.
No, because you making it something about nothing. Like,
What are y'all niggas talking about?
bro, we're talking
You
about.
trying to do this shit.
Right, what? Okay, translate. What did he just say?
I couldn't translate neither one of you niggas. Both of y'all doing the same thing. You
Hold
did this-
on.
You went
Hip hop is your weak point, so I can't even listen to you.
Nigga,
Listen.
I'm talking
We
about
already
which,
know.
according to which, because nigga, this is 3 weeks in a row.
Oh, y'all can't talk about Cole? All right.
I can't talk about Cole, but I mean,
That
what
was
we
not the
said-
time to change the topic to that. Yeah.
What you putting up on the phone
Nah,
right now?
he wanted me to look crazy. That's all he wanted me to do.
What could
He's
have
trying to
looked
get you.
He
And
always
he's
trying
gonna
to
zoom in.
get
He's gonna pan in on that
The only
nigga.
clip I
He's
got
gonna
is me.
pan in
He
on
gonna
that
put that
nigga.
clip up fast.
He's
Yeah.
gonna pan in on you, nigga. Zoom in on that, nigga.
He's still thinking about last week, feeling like he got cooked. That's why.
Ooh,
I ain't got cooked yet.
nigga.
Collie cooked you that day on that
Kylie for
episode.
sure didn't cook me.
Yeah, he's thinking start yelling out checkmate, all type of shit.
Yo, he yelled out
I
checkmate.
know, because he knew he
But
was
he
cooking.
didn't checkmate nothing.
Callie is a renegade. You on your renegade shit. You on your renegade shit in the cut. You on your Eminem shit in the cut, nigga. Just come out on the track. Not today, but next week.
Now you got to bring one of your regular questions out short. What? Oh, you. Yeah, go ahead. Y'all can go. 'cause he on-
No, real talk. Eminem
What's the
addressed
name
the
of the song?
perceived disrespect from Snoop Dogg in this 2020 track called Zeus.
This
I'm
nigga
telling
crazy.
you, do your homework.
Cuz said,
Do your homework. I'm
That
just
nigga
saying.
said Zeus.
That's the name of the track. Bro, so clearly y'all didn't know that.
No.
I didn't.
No, clearly y'all didn't know. That's what I'm saying. We talk about hip hop, but
now I worship G.O.D.
again, bro.
And that's a shot at Snoop. And y'all let him get it off.
Again, that he did. It's your fault you don't know this.
Y'all niggas crazy.
But you want to talk about Jermaine Cole for the last 4 weeks about a rapper that we really don't even know about from his hometown.
What
Go
else?
If he that tough, nigga, go at it with Kendrick. Don't apologize.
What else is cracking in music right now?
Right now, it ain't nothing popping right now. We
Okay.
waiting for Game album, my baby.
You waiting for Game Out?
We are.
He just
He
dropped.
just dropped.
You didn't even talk
The
about
new
it.
album? No, that was the mixtape.
Hey, nigga, we gonna listen to
Hey,
it on the way
this
home,
is shit
nigga.
I be talking about, y'all.
We gonna listen
You
to it
got
on
me
the way
arguing
home.
music with niggas that don't know music. This is shit I be talking about. These niggas crazy.
Hey, man, nigga, I listen to R&B, nigga, and jazz. Nigga, I'm a
These niggas-
peaceful nigga.
I'm trying to keep the culture alive on the show, but hey, that's just me. I'm trying to talk about what's relevant in the hip hop shit. Cole, the only thing relevant. Cole and LaRussell. Who else doing anything? Okay, 50 versus T.I. T.I. your favorite rapper. Who you got in the verses?
Oh, okay.
Nigga, T.I., nigga.
Yeah, that's Rod's favorite rapper.
No,
You being
Jay-Z.
the realest or you just favorite rapper?
No, Jay-Z is my favorite rapper
That's a good perfect.
off the rip.
You said Jay,
Jay,
Wayne, T.I.
Jay, Wayne, T.I.
That's a
Okay,
good three.
so who you got? 50 versus
T.I.
T.I.
I'm rolling with T.I. His catalog is gonna fuck 50 off. But it ain't like he gon' let me say this.
Let-
When I
let-
say fuck him off, I don't mean in a landslide.
I'm finna
You
look
don't
this
have no
up.
mic, yeah?
I'm finna look this up because I actually wanted to look up.
Y'all be saying catalog, but you only get a selected amount of songs. You
Okay,
can't
so
use every album.
so what is the criteria in order? Because I'm gonna just base it off of whose catalog is stronger. Now we talking about performance, impact on the what is the
Do you
criteria?
know what the verses is? Have you
All right, I'ma
did you
get-
watch verses during COVID?
I looked up
Yes,
some
I
of
did.
T.I.'s.
I watched all of that.
Okay, so it's a 10 to 20 tracks
Correct.
verses. So you play a song, you play a song.
Correct.
T.I. play a song, 50 play a song. 10 to 20 tracks.
Song
Y'all,
for
whatever
song,
y'all choose.
It's I'm still taking T.I. I guess I'm
50
just being
smoking
biased.
I think
I'm being biased, but I do
got
like
some,
50.
T.I. got some good
T.I.
like
got-
radio
T.I. got
radio
slaps.
hits.
Well, no, but T.I. got
T.I.
some,
got
Mike,
cuts.
T.I.
Mike.
got cuts too though, where he can go hood with 50. That's the thing.
Okay, name one. Let's go.
You can stand up. You can go with
no, name Wankster.
Let's get away.
Okay.
Nigga.
21 questions.
24s.
You talking about 50?
24s.
Yes.
That-
Big shit
That's,
popping.
but then you can go. It ain't tricking if you got it
In the club.
ASAP. Y'all know that
Yeah,
one. Go
ASAP.
crazy.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Why you wanna?
No.
Swagger like us. I'm just naming the songs off right here. Oh, Rubber Band, man. We know that's a classic hit.
Bring
but
them
I-
out,
50
top
might
back
bring 'em
and
out,
top back
yeah.
remix. That both of them went hard.
Ghetto Quran.
Because he might have,
24s.
that's more.
I
of
think
like
50 is washing T.I.
I'm not gonna say why it's gonna go hit for hit, but I think 50
Patiently
Get
waiting.
Rich or Die Trying album
50.
low key is classic. That's
Then
where
you
he's
gotta
gonna
use
go.
the whole album.
That's
if
what I
you
said.
want
That
to,
whole album right there, and then it get kind of. He could still use the massacre after the massacre.
Oh,
he gets
T.I.,
shaky.
what you know about that? That's
Yeah,
he-
all that. You can
Stunt
have whatever you
stunt
like.
one-on-one.
You can have whatever you like.
Stunt one-on-one.
Oh,
What
50
you-
shit.
Yeah,
shit.
whatever you like is gonna go. Whatever you like is gonna go.
Okay.
against
One mic,
21.
one mic,
No,
y'all.
they
Whatever
can't
you
hear
like
y'all.
is gonna
50.
go straight against 21 questions.
50. So
How we do?
it's T.I. gotta place it right. T.I. gotta place it right. Cause look,
No,
in
no,
the club,
that's
hold on.
game.
In the club, candy shop, just a little bit. Many Men, PIMP, 21 questions, window shopper, I'm the Man, best friend. You got Disco Inferno. You got a lot. He got a lot of shit.
I
What
forgot
Up
about him,
Gangsta?
man.
Hustler's Ambition, obviously Wankster.
It was cool.
Inferno was a
It was
banger
just-
when
it
it
was
came
just like
out.
a-
Band,
yeah,
man.
it was
Yeah, you
radio
got
hit.
He
his,
said
bro.
he said
Radio
more.
hit.
Yeah, radio. Yeah.
It was a
Those gonna
banger
go
when it
crazy.
dropped.
He got some shit. He got some shit. And to keep it 100, like Massacre, I'm Supposed to Die Tonight, all of that, them go crazy to me. Yeah, Rider Music. all those go
Does
crazy.
T.I. have any unbeatable tracks? Like 50 has unbeatable tracks. You know when Many Men come on, there's no track T.I. could play to match that.
T.I. has.
What does T.I. have?
I'm not gonna lie. You Don't Know Me was a banger.
You Don't Know Me is hard. I think
Rubber Band, man, I think might go crazy.
Rubber Band Man.
I think Stand Up.
Stand Up is a banger.
Stand Up is a banger,
Is-
bro.
Is it
Oh,
unbeatable?
what you know about that too?
You gotta get the mic, yeah.
Excuse me. What's the one with him and BG?
What you know
T.I.
about
and
that was
BG?
a good one.
Off of Urban Legend? That. Man,
I got 50,
T.I.
cuz.
who?
I got 52.
T.I. and BG.
Who y'all
What
got,
they do?
man? And really think about it. Don't think about the whole catalogs, 5 albums down the line. You only get a select amount of songs.
Even if you even because you say how they do, even if T.I. start bringing out PNC, you know what I'm saying? They
PNC?
I mean,
Bruh,
you
If
don't
50 bring Snoop to this
no,
artist.
no,
I'm saying no more people to this.
Bro,
Nobody.
50 bring Snoop.
It can only
50
work
bring
in this verse.
Eminem.
still.
No, I'm
Yeah,
saying
yeah.
no.
50 could
'cause
bring
you said how- I'm
Dr.
just-
Dre.
Banks?
I'm
You want to
saying
bring
how-
PNC?
Banks, but
Hold up.
I'm saying, hold on. I said if he
Beg
does,
for mercy. Sweep.
okay, but then he also got Swagger Like Us, where he can bring out he can bring out Wayne. That's what I'm
ain't none
saying.
of them niggas coming out.
Come on, bro.
All right, bro.
Only
Wait,
play-
hold on.
only play
Banks
old
ain't
verses.
coming out,
Only
bro.
play
That nigga
old
said
verses.
Banks not coming out at
That
50
nigga
Empire.
said PNC. I can get Tony Ayo to beat them niggas.
Bro, relax.
Fuck is this nigga
Relax,
talking
because
about?
you still
Yeah,
got
you come out doing this.
Hold on,
thing.
you still got what's the cat name?
50
That was
got-
Young Dro.
I-
yeah,
Uncle
yeah,
Murder.
Dro had hits on there.
Off the top of my head, 50 T.I. has hits, but it's like it's low key. It's weird because T.I.'s hits kind of came after 50's, no, or around the same time.
Nah, they around the 2003,
'Cause
2000.
it feels like 50's hits have lived on a little bit longer than T.I.'s, just a little bit.
Yeah, and Give
Even
It
though
to
T.I.
That
got
Trying
hit.
was
That's all I'm saying. Nobody's
They lived on a
playing
little bit
Rubber
longer.
Band, man. Nobody playing
Yeah.
none of that T.I. shit.
I still,
period.
I'm not gonna lie. I still listen to Urban Legend.
Like
That's
a
my
motherfucker.
favorite album.
I'm
from
I'm
T.I.
saying you listen
But
to it, but
I know what
50
you're
still
saying,
getting
yeah.
spin. He getting his
He's still
record
going on
spun
tour
right
off
now.
of that. Yeah, he going out the country and everywhere else still off of that album.
And then T.I. said he'll wash Lil Wayne.
yeah, T.I.
Now
just
that one, I'm perplexed.
I'ma keep it
because
G, though.
them
Right now-
two
Hold
of
on,
my
one mic.
top
They
3.
got-
So I don't have an opinion. I don't know.
you better have an opinion.
Nah, you gotta
What
pick
mean you
one.
got an
Yeah.
opinion?
You
Nigga,
gotta
I think-
pick
I think
one.
it's-
Okay, you know what? I am gonna roll
You
with
ain't been on
Wayne.
the show
I'm gonna
long
roll with
enough.
Wayne. I was introduced to Wayne first. Wayne been out since he was 12, and I'm gonna grow with Wayne
He
versus
said
T.I.
you ain't putting me against my favorite rappers, but but for real though, like T.I. right now is looking for a clout chase. Like
Because of the whole-
I think he got a
okay.
whole album rollout or something about to come out, don't he?
And he
So,
just
now-
got single.
And this let me say
that
this
comedy
though.
show.
But he tried to jump in there with 50. That's why 50 been trolling him, talking about King Rat and all this shit. Like
Nigga
he
posting court cases.
And this is what people don't get about 50. Like if I'm a person that's smart enough to understand you trying to catch some clout off of me. Based off of just, you ain't really, how many niggas you could have went out to get in the studio? Nigga, NBA Youngboy challenged the whole industry and said, whoever want to go do a versus, nigga, and you never rap again. We hear none of these niggas. Everybody is catching clout off of 50. He knows this. He like, T.I., you a rat. Get the fuck out of my face. I'm not even
I
doing
think
this with you.
He just
So-
did the stand-up comedy show too. Didn't go too good.
That's
He tried to
what
get a
right.
stand-up.
I was about to
Yeah.
ask about
That's
that.
when he came out with that new song. Though.
The
I'm
new
not gonna lie,
song,
it's
low-key
good.
bang.
It's
Yeah,
good.
That new song
That
is
new-
a
That
banger.
shit slap. I'm
The
not
new-
gonna
That's
lie.
the old tip right there. That's a
I
banger.
said he in his Urban Legend bag with that. So shout out to him for that. But he was like,
Cut his hair, everything. Had
you
the hat
thought
got
if
the
Fab,
ball
didn't-
fade.
if Fab didn't get the verses, none of these other niggas getting it. Why
You're
you
not
think
getting
you finna get it? Like,
He bigger than Fab though, no?
Absolutely.
Yeah. So
I'm not-
Ooh,
Nigga
that's-
done made, no, he
Yeah,
nigga done made
yeah,
movies,
T.I. bigger than Fab.
movies and all type of shit.
I'm not.
Nah,
I'm
nah,
not.
T.I.
I'm not
bigger than
I'm
Fab.
not saying that he's bigger, but I'm just saying far as
Pause.
Yeah, I mean y'all. You already. I mean, you the one who said it, nigga. Yeah, and then you name dropped the nigga after that, like nigga. So whatever, but regardless of being more excelled, I'm just saying 50 is not giving niggas that type of attention. And did any of y'all? I even ask y'all. Did y'all watch the Katt Williams stuff?
So
Yeah,
You didn't like
I
it?
didn't watch
The
it.
stand-up was
I'm not
whack.
gonna
I ain't
lie.
stand-up
Did
was
you watch
whack?
the stand up or did you watch the interview?
No, I watched the stand up because the stand up came on Tuesday.
The stand-up to
Did
me,
you
it
didn't like
started to
the stand up?
The stand up was cool.
Nah.
It got very elementary with the jokes. He's saying like the FBI director is cross-eyed.
Patel.
He was doing like a lot of like kind of like immature jokes, but I see what he was trying to do. He was just trying to be smart and inclusive with the jokes, and then kind of like his way out
He
of
was
it.
trying to low-key do some, I don't want to say.
But I ain't gonna lie, the
not to-
SA socks was distracting me. Them
Not,
high-ass
not,
Nike
to, not,
socks
to Dave
kept throwing me off.
Chappelle, not to Dave Chappelle level, but he
Mm.
tried to speak a little bit of truth
Yeah.
into what he was doing. It wasn't that bad to me. I'm gonna watch it again. I don't think it was that bad.
What you say,
cool.
Kylie?
I thought it was, to me, it was weak. And it was like he was using the music like he does. And then it just felt like, okay, we put somebody on the screen and then we clown them. It's like, I could go to Wild 'N Out for this shit. That's how I looked at it. Like, you just putting a random nigga on the screen and making jokes about him. It's no storyline. It's no real plot like how most comedians do. He just going out there and just telling jokes about whatever. To me, that's why it was like certain jokes was hidden, certain jokes wasn't. It was just, it didn't flow good. And then for me, even after the whole Shannon Sharp interview and all of that, I already was kind of like, okay, he on some drama shit. And then he says it in the special, like, like you could bullshit people and they'll believe whatever. And then he goes on to talk about all this other shit,
He said that?
which made me. I'll find the clip, which kind of made me feel like, are you telling the truth or are you not? Are you doing it for the clout? Are you on some Jaguar right shit?
But
What's
even at
going
the
on?
same time, everything he said with the Shannon Sharp interview unfolded. So obviously you have something to go with that. And I just watched his Big Boy interview. And there was only one thing I didn't like because I ain't gonna say I didn't like. The interview was cool. I just think, but Big Boy had basically asked him, like, what do you do on a day-to-day? And Katt was like, excuse me, you want me to expose everything. So he basically didn't really answer the question all the way. He was just like, I'm not gonna give you everything. And he watered it down a little bit. So it's like, people want people to be 100%, but I think he still wants some mystery with him. Oh, and he also brought up because Big Boy asked him, has he ever been to a Diddy party? And he was like, not necessarily. They bring these vans, and I'll be the person in the parking lot getting high laughing at everybody. But he said, not laughing. He said they'll be in there like for like 5 hours in the parking lot, but they go to these hills. So, because they was trying to question, like, how do you know if you never been to a Diddy party? And he said he always see the looks on these niggas' faces. And he said, that's why I said when I walk in the room, everybody put their head down because it's like I know something about you, and you know that I know, but I ain't said nothing about it.
But why
Yeah,
you-
he
but
said
why
he
you in
said
the
they
parking
come
lot,
back
though?
oiled up,
No.
looking sad,
said-
and
he
they said they was all standing
Nah,
up.
he said
like
when
their ass hurt.
he said when he seen him drive off, Cuddle never want to let nigga make
Oh,
his
my
point.
bad.
This nigga start going nuts. But yeah, he basically said that. He said them niggas get in the driver's seat. He said them niggas don't sit down. Like,
But why? But my I seen responses to that like, why was you in the parking lot? Like, what are you doing in the vicinity? Why are you over
Scout
there?
niggas who got they butt
I
taken.
don't
like,
think he
what
was
are you
necessarily
on?
scout. I think they was say if they was at an event. And after the event, it's like, okay, yeah,
Yeah, okay, I can
we
see
all
that.
outside, and then
Parking lot
they
pimping.
start sending vans to and you don't get on the van, though, then you still out smoking and chilling in the parking lot where the original party was at, but you at the other party now, and you see them niggas coming back down like, damn, what the fuck happened
Well,
to
this
y'all?
what I did see that he said. He said he wanted to be a whistleblower that didn't get knocked off. So maybe that would explain him posting up and seeing who's doing what. I did hear him say that. He said, I always wanted to be the insider and be a whistleblower and let everybody know what's going on without getting knocked off.
Because my next question was, well, what is your motivation? You answered the question. Because whether it's true or not, it gets a point to where you ask, where is this stemming from? Because you could be telling the truth, but there's a sense of, I always speak to, are you being genuine in what you're talking about? Are you whistleblowing in the sense of this is information that we need to know, particularly for people who might be coming into this industry? Like, what is your motivation?
I know what you're saying. Are you just
Looking
mad
for a
at
moment.
something?
You
Are you just
mad at something or you want to stay relevant? Because here's the
Yeah.
reality. You brung up the Shannon Sharp interview. Katt was relevant prior to that. However, let's just keep it a buck.
That brought him back to life.
That brung him back. That catapulted Shannon and him. And at this point, you're riding that wave. But it's 2 years now. And we know we live in the generation where we need now. That shit was cool yesterday. And you're still riding that. So I did start watching it last night. I have to admit, I have to go back and watch it again. The reason is because I heard several jokes, and I remember I said, man, I swear I heard this joke before from him. So some of this shit sound regurgitated, and it didn't grab me. I treat music, movies, literature, you have to grab me in the first few pages, first few moments of a song, first few minutes of a movie, comedy. He did not grab me.
I think sometimes he's getting too smart. He needs to just go off the deep end and getting back into that Pimp Chronicles bag for a second.
I think that's done though. That's what I'm saying. I think right now.
I'm not saying that. I'm not meaning like he has to talk about what he talked about with the Pimp Chronicles. I just mean just the energy, the excitement he had for it. He's more reserved. He's more not.
I think he's been through too much from there to now to have that.
I'm gonna just keep it real with you. Kali said it like just his jokes just didn't land. Like it's like he was trying too hard to create this type of humor that wasn't there. Like he was trying to pick on people, and it was just like, bro, it was to me, it was very elementary. It was just very like, haha, he's cross-eyed, haha.
50 Cent a box head.
Yeah, like it was kind of like low boy cornball-ish. 50 said 50 got a box head, but I don't want 50 coming at me. So
it
he
was
did
not.
the J. Cole thing because he low-key apologized in the joke.
Because he said I'm not gonna. He said I'm
not gonna be bullied.
He said I'm not gonna be bullied, and he said I got mad because I was looking at this nigga head, and I'm like, I ain't being bullied by a box head nigga or some shit.
And the only person who succeeded in the world with a box head, I think he said SpongeBob
he
or
said
something.
him and somebody else.
Yeah, it was like low key some like
That
low. It
sounded
was
like
low
the
hanging
stand
fruit.
up that I went to see on New Year's, and he wasn't funny at all then.
He got a
and then
bag
I
from
watched his
Netflix.
other Netflix one, and it
Oh,
wasn't
you
funny
been
then.
said that, huh?
Yeah, I'm like, I don't know. I think he lost his sauce. It's just
He got
not.
a bag from Netflix, and he like, I'm gonna do whatever. That's what I'm looking at. Like,
And
got
I
a
think
cool
so, and
little
I think
contract with him.
I think where at least with Dave Chappelle, and I'm not trying to compare the two. What I'm saying is Dave Chappelle is doing the explosion, but he is actually doing the storytelling with a fire punchline where you can laugh at it. I think with
You laughed
Katt,
at the Dave Chappelle last comedy.
he had a
thing?
few jokes in there.
This
It
makes
was
you
very
appreciate Dave Chappelle
No,
because
yeah.
you're learning. He's speaking the truth. He keeps it intriguing, and whether you
How much did y'all really laugh at that comedy though?
No,
he
again,
got
had
a different type of comedy though.
he wasn't really
he's
doing no
long-winded.
laughing watching
He got
that,
the
bruh.
type of comedy that like
You was laughing at that comedy.
So
you
I
enjoy
feel like
it, but
I was
you're
more
not trying to
intrigued. I'm more
laugh.
intrigued in what he was gonna talk about than
But
anything.
it was like funny shit, but it's
I can't recall.
I don't think he had
I
that
can't
level,
recall
though.
one part on that stand up where I was just laughing like, oh, that was
No,
funny
he
as
was
hell.
basically saying like, all right, bro, y'all want me to tell the truth? They was like, yeah, tell the truth. He was like, all right, bet. And then he went in there, bro. It's just not
It
wasn't
wasn't about-
slapstick. He wasn't. Dave Chappelle wasn't on the slapstick shit. He was really on this long, drawn out, winded, and it came back full circle and it
Yeah,
made you laugh.
Dave Chappelle's more layered in delivering messages at this point in his career versus trying to get slapstick laughs. Like if you go watch his DC set, we talked about the baby on the corner and things like that. Comedy classic. At this point in his career, at his age now,
evolved.
he evolved and what he learned with the industry. I think he's trying to do the Katt Williams things too, where he's trying to be a whistleblower without getting necessarily knocked off.
So
But is he trying? But I think Dave Chappelle has low-key always been one though. When
That's
we
why I
think
take
about
it.
his
But
stuff.
that's why I take it more serious than I do Katt Williams, because when he left Comedy Central and when he said, "Hey, I realized that y'all wasn't laughing with me,
You
y'all was
laughing at me."
At me. That was back in 2000, what? 7,
4?
8, whatever.
Yeah, I
whatever.
think that was like
They
4 or
thought he was
5.
crazy when he went to Africa. Like, so this has been what Dave is about, is sort of like going against the establishment or just being a little bit more woke than the average black comedian in Hollywood with some money. So that's why I look at it more genuine than Katt, where it's like you done played a pimp and did all these things, and again, you can evolve, but
So him playing the pimp is a problem?
I'm saying you can evolve, but to a certain degree, because you're still riding certain type of immature waves at this point, and now jumping on a new wave that you see a whole bunch of people jumping on, which is we got this knowledge and we're exposing things that it's like it's already out there.
Even some of his comedy, I believe he had small messages in him. He talked about a lot about the government, things in that nature. But to say because he played a pimp is crazy to me.
I'm not.
What he
like,
so,
Dave
Chappelle played a motherfucking crackhead.
Oh,
Yeah,
God.
I'm saying as in like, yeah, he evolved.
This nigga what? This nigga
look.
play Andrew Bennett.
I smoke crack.
Chappelle played a KKK member.
And actually used it with the hard ER.
That's true.
Right.
So, but look, so I
Nah, I
believe,
get what you're saying.
That's
though, like,
true though. That's true too. He plays some crazy ass characters.
I
Yeah,
believe
baby.
Dave Chappelle has mastered the art of intellectual and dark humor.
Bingo.
Because I fuck with Seinfeld. Dave Chappelle is a hybrid, better version of Seinfeld.
The Seinfeld, or you talking about what's the other dude on Seinfeld?
No,
fuck Kramer.
we're not fucking with
Fuck
Kramer. I'm talking
Kramer.
about.
bullshit nigga
Have
too?
you ever?
Yeah,
have
Kramer
you ever
used the N-word with the hard
Jerry
ER.
fucking
Man, they all
Seinfeld.
use it at this point.
No,
God
he used it
damn.
back then before it was a clout
Laugh
chase.
Factory, yeah.
Yeah.
He crashed out.
No, he
So-
used it
he was a
crash out
comedian?
moment.
Laugh Factory, yeah. Go
So
watch it.
what I'm saying is Dave Chappelle.
Kramer the bald head nigga?
No,
Nah,
Kramer
nah,
not
Kramer
bald.
was busting the door.
Kramer the
Yeah.
tall one with the head.
Yeah, he the one who was at the Laugh Factory going crazy.
Yeah, he went
So
crazy.
what I believe Dave Chappelle has done in the comedy game, not just in black culture, but in comedy, he's bridged the gap between dark and intellectual humor. And that is the wave. And if you're able to show that you have that range, that's a great thing. And so what Katt Williams and a lot of comedians, particularly in our community, is trying to do is emulate that. And they don't all have that. It's no different than in the rap game. You got producer rappers who's really actually successful at both outside of someone like Kanye. He can really rap and really can produce.
That's
Then
why-
you got other producers, they should be good, but they didn't write it. You get what I mean? So Dave Chappelle was like the Kanye of rap. Like, nigga, I can do all this. I'm universal. And other people are trying to attempt to do it, and it looks like a failed attempt. So with Katt Williams, what we seen was a poor attempt to emulate a Dave Chappelle.
It's like-
Somebody who he highly respects and admires, but it's still a poor attempt.
It's like what you say about Kanye compared to other rappers. Like Kanye's trying to do more than just make a slap, right? Like he's trying to have this shit live on forever. I feel like that's the same type of sentiment that Dave Chappelle has. Like he's not only trying to make you laugh, he want to make you think, he wants to make you question things. And I think a lot of his humor and fascination with him comes from us being able to understand the message he's trying to relay in that encrypted way. That's sort of what's became the Dave Chappelle show, is these jokes that might not hit at first sting 20, 30 minutes later when you really understand what he's tying it to. That's what I feel like now has became more of the appeal in comedy in general. You have a lot of comedians that are trying to do that wave. But again, he's just been at the forefront.
But I understand what you're saying about how Katt Williams still writing the pimp thing. It's kind of the same thing as Mike Epps is still writing the Day thing or the 20, 37, or 40. He kind of did that on
Nah,
his
he's
last
still
thing.
doing that.
That's what I'm saying.
That
Well,
kind of personality.
He's
thing.
still kind of
Nah, that's
writing
classic,
Day.
though.
Like,
It
like
is, sure,
certain
for
people
sure.
are still kind of writing that. Like that's who they are. Like that's part of their comedy.
What makes y'all
niche.
say Katt is still riding the pimp thing?
Because he's still kind of doing the
I'm
the
not saying he
voice,
is.
the hype. No, he's
I
still
ain't
doing the
never
hype.
seen him do the pimp
Yeah, I'm
thing
not saying he's
again.
doing the pimp.
No, okay. So when I say the pimp, he's still doing the Money Mike voice, bro. He's still like, wow,
Bruh,
That's his real voice.
no, bro. But he's embellishing. No, so what? No. What I'm saying is this.
That's Clout, real
No,
voice
bro.
though.
No.
Like that's really
No.
Clout.
What? No. See, y'all saying because that's
Y'all
his real
niggas
voice.
crazy.
No, all
I'm not
right.
trying
No,
to
it's
say-
don't even
No,
worry
that's what
about it,
I'm
bro.
actually explaining, 'cause I'm
No,
trying to
bro.
understand.
What I'm saying is he's
That's why I had to stop Kylie when he said what he said. So I'm trying to really understand.
no,
where y'all
bro.
come
What I'm
from.
saying is he will put that extra high pitched voice to it as if he's still emulating that Money Mike voice, bro.
That's him though. Like how
Okay,
they,
that's him, but
they do the
he's
same
getting
thing.
to that mode of getting into Money Mike, bro. What I'm saying, that same voice pattern, that's what he's doing. The same thing when Mike Epps, when he's talking, he have a deeper voice, but then when he start high pitching his voice into the Day or I forgot the character from All About the Benjamins, that same sentiment of that zone of making that same pitch. He's typecasting himself when in that comedy
Is
special.
he or y'all typecasting? Because that's
No,
the nigga
bro,
real
that's
voice.
what he's doing. He's
I'm saying,
intentionally
if
doing
that's
that.
the nigga real voice,
When he say I'm getting bullied, that's the same shit where he's saying I'm a man, Damon. Like it's the same type of role he's playing, dog.
y'all niggas is what?
I don't think
Boy,
it's
look,
that.
look.
I mean more so in like.
Because Dave Chappelle do the voice thing too. He got the high pitched voice.
I just mean.
Have you ever seen this
I just
stand up?
mean
He do
voice
the high
pass.
pitched
Dave
thing.
Chappelle's never been Tyrone Biggums in a stand-up comedy, bro. He's never done that. He's never done the blind black man in a stand-up comedy. He's never done that. He's never been half bait in his stand-up, bro. That's what I'm trying to get at with you. Katt Williams is still doing the Money Mike impressions in his stand-up. Day Day is still in Mike Epps' stand-up. I'm gonna tell you this. Uncle Bernie was created after Bernie Mac
Fact,
did.
that's very true.
That's what I'm trying to tell you, bro. Bernie Mac, God, that's one of my favorite comedians. But I'm gonna tell you this: he could have adapted from if he would have did another stand-up after the Bernie Mac show.
So that leads me to my question. Bottom line, who gonna be the new kings of comedy? We need a revamp. Who y'all picking?
There
It
is
ain't no
none,
new
nigga.
Kings
Hey,
of
you can't
Comedy.
do it? You can't do it?
No.
So leave it alone.
There's no new
For
Kings
one,
of Comedy.
let me say why. For one, for these criteria that y'all finna have, I don't count the skit people like that.
No, you can't.
Absolutely not.
That's not even stand up. So outside of that, I really don't know none.
Dude from Laugh. I know you. Go ahead.
No, go first. Go first.
No,
I don't know his
show,
name.
you
Someone-
got all the knowledge
No,
on
so
this.
Dave Chappelle, I'll say Dave Chappelle should be on there.
We talking about like coming
Kings
up,
of
right? Or-
Dave-
No, Kings of Comedy.
No.
These guys, if we're talking about Steve Harvey, who hosts. We're talking about D.L. Hughley, Cedric the Entertainer, Bernie
Okay.
Mac. We're talking about that
Yeah.
Kings of Comedy,
Nah,
right?
man,
They
when
were
you-
all
when you-
established. What are you talking about?
When you're speaking of Kings of Comedy now, you're thinking about the newer generation of people.
No, they
This
were
ain't-
not the
No,
newer
he's right.
generation,
He's
though.
right.
They
Huh?
were very established when the
I'm
Kings of
talking
Comedy.
about now. Look
They
how
had
old
movies
Dave Chappelle
and shit.
is.
Yeah.
Nah, Dave Chappelle is on like the last chapter of
He's the
his
king of
career.
comedy right now. Yeah, I
But
get
he's
what
the
you're
still a king.
overall king.
So when
That's
that
all
hap-
I'm getting at. Like Dave Chappelle's one of the last ones. Like putting him on Kings of Comedy.
Okay, so I'm
He's
not
a-
going to use Dave
yeah.
Chappelle then. Gary Owens can be on there, the white boy. He's hilarious.
Hell no.
Y'all tripping. Okay.
Hell no.
Deion Cole, he's hilarious.
A king? Hell
I'm trying
no.
to listen.
Comedy has just
Hell
changed
no.
because
Bro.
he's saying funny names. It's just we don't like we had that
No,
Mount
but you gotta-
Rushmore coming.
you
up.
gotta
It
think
was-
about,
it was
like,
tough.
Again, we're talking about current.
If they don't have a
It was
if
tough.
if they don't have
A special?
Think
no,
about it.
a
Think about it.
classic
Cedric-
special. So if they like Bernie Mac, we know when he said, "I ain't afraid of you, motherfuckers."
Okay, Deion Cole
something
has that.
Okay,
But
then
we-
you got the who else? Martin. What was his?
I might rank. Jamie Foxx could be on there because if y'all don't know, I Might Need Security is one that's the hardest
But
stand
I'll
up.
never
Jamie
had
Foxx
that
already a
again.
legend.
I'm
But,
just saying
you
these
just said
people-
Kings of Comedy.
I know,
though.
but he said the new Kings of Comedy. Like, how can we consider Dave Chappelle a new King of
Well,
Comedy?
he said revamp it. Yeah, so
It's hard to.
It would have to
'Cause-
be somebody that's relevant right now that we all look at that's at the top of the game right now. That if we compare to other comics, hell no. He's on like a Mount
the people
Rushmore.
that
He's
you
not
put in
gonna
the
be on
X
that.
is the what is the
Kevin Hart be
85
the
South
host?
niggas. Not saying I'm
No.
counting them. I'm not saying. I'm saying, but from their era,
It's hard.
like, of comedians
Right.
that's doing stand
I
up.
would look at the younger
yeah.
crowd
I think-
of comedians.
But I don't want to do the younger crowd. I really wouldn't feel like that's people that are established that haven't been the king. I think Kevin Hart would be a great host for the Kings of Comedy. If they were to revamp it, he would be the perfect host. He would be the Steve Harvey of the Kings of Comedy right now. He would be the host for it.
I don't think he get. I don't think.
I think he's great at hosting. I think he's great at roasting
I think he
people.
a host.
He's
but I
good.
think-
He's a good host.
I think he a host. I think it just depends on the like them niggas was raw and gutter.
I'm gonna
when
keep it
came
real
to
with you. The
comedy.
dude who hosted the Grammys, I always forget his name, the half-breed cat.
Trevor Noah?
The dude you
He's
was
really
just
smart.
talking about?
He's actually really talented, bro. He does the impressions. He does the voice. Man, he's really talented, bro. It's
All right, let's
Go ahead.
my bad. Now, if I
No,
say
no.
short, start with you. Let's name who your Kings of Comedy was. Because how many was it? 5 of them?
No, it's four.
Okay,
so,
4. Yo, 4.
So if I can have mine right now, Kevin Hart be the host. Dave Chappelle be the headliner. I would take Gary Owens and Deion Cole. Those are my 4 right there.
Bruh,
You just asked me.
I know, but we wasn't even counting Chappelle. I thought we was counting.
No,
this
that's
one.
his 4.
Oh, yeah. Oh, he said in
I'm
general,
not. I'm
yeah.
counting Chappelle like he's top of the top. Like he's Richard Pryor of this generation to me.
Right, Rod, who you got?
Well, I mean, just throwing people on there, it would be Dave Chappelle.
No, who you want?
Oh,
Yeah.
Dave Chappelle. Current comedians, I fuck with Ryan Davis.
That's what I was gonna bring up.
And Ryan Davis to me is the more subtle, but like he remind me of like Dave Chappelle.
Exactly.
He's intellectual, and this shit.
Is that the
hit
light
home.
skinned dude?
No, he
Nah,
had
dark-skinned,
a
heavy-set dude.
Club Shay Shay interview. Go check it out.
Yeah.
They did.
Yeah.
Correct.
That's what he said. Yeah.
Who
But I've been
that light
following.
skinned dude? That
Bro,
comedian? Y'all know
this
what I'm talking
dude,
about?
the fat dude.
Yeah, Ryan Clark or Ryan Davis. Ryan Davis.
I never seen his stand up.
Cool.
Oh no, he hit. He hit.
It's
you
hard
fuck
to
with
be.
him.
Cut look like the nigga off of Bebe's Kids.
Hey, but nah, so it would be Dave Chappelle, Ryan Davis.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
I'm hungry as hell. Y'all niggas start arguing about the comedians and shit.
Hey, this the nigga
I
talking
would
about.
fuck with-
That's what
with-
he's
really
gotta
wanted
go.
to go do, yeah.
Hey, these niggas looking at the clock.
My man's. I fuck with Earthquake and
Damn.
just throwing some shit out there to throw a new nigga in there that kind of resonate me. I fuck with DC just because I just fuck with his
You put Earthquake on Kings of Comedy of 2026?
Earthquake. I just fuck with Earthquake.
I
nigga.
know, but-
that's who I fuck
Tell
with.
me your choice. That's your choice.
Viral, you love to critic. What's your name? Yours right
I
now.
don't have none. These niggas ain't funny. That's what I'm trying to say.
All right,
There
bro.
is
You
no
wanna kill
four
him
up and
for it?
coming
Exactly,
niggas.
bro. Just because comedy's your
I
weak
don't.
point.
There is
In
no
the comics,
new niggas.
comedy's clearly his weak point because he can't even name you 4
I
comedians
can't
right
name
now.
4 niggas.
Because they are out there. You
Name-
just
name
choose not to-
4. Name
I just
4 up and
named
coming.
them. I literally just named
No,
them, bro.
name 4
Right
up and
now.
coming.
Okay, up and coming, Ryan Davis right now. We can say Chico Bean, because technically he's still young. Okay? Now you want to say up and coming comedians, you can say, what's the black dude with the black braids? He's on the I think his name is Chris. Oh man.
What do you play on?
He's not a play. He does comedy.
You're
He's on-
naming
I
anybody.
got Dave.
What's the
Ryan
light-skinned
Davis,
dude with the
Shane
what-
Gillis.
Hold on,
and,
who?
Oh, the skinny light skin nigga.
I think
Damn.
so. I forget. I gotta find his thing. He be
Y'all,
low key calling people like.
I think y'all just
And
niggas
got them
just,
looking
just
crazy.
naming
Nah,
niggas
bro.
y'all can remember.
You just
Dave,
know your
Ryan
comedy's
Davis.
These
just
niggas ain't
trash.
naming niggas
Shane
that they think
Gillis
is funny.
and,
It's like, what
no,
comedian
bro,
can I remember? Yeah, I
Somebody
don't
else.
believe these niggas cap, man. Niggas be mad when I tell the truth, but these I
No,
don't
bro,
believe these niggas.
your comedy bag is just weak. Because at the end of the day, you can't even name 4
Nigga,
comedians.
you just sat here and said, "Oh, he's playing a pimp. He's typecast," and then
That's my personal opinion, bro. Katt Williams is typecast at this point. Okay, when he did that movie with Keke Palmer and SZA, he was like a
He was a homeless
he was
man.
a homeless man begging for money, being around, doing the high pitched
Outside
voice.
of lung
Come
cancer
on,
place.
bro! Like they
said-
took money from me. I'm broke. Like he did
I
that.
think he
which-
did that
but
role
did-
so
Hey,
good.
that was a cool movie. I fuck
You'll
with
No,
it.
that
never
movie was
accept
ass.
another role from
I
him.
fuck with it.
And y'all gotta
It
understand
was a
sometimes, and y'all gotta understand sometimes when it comes to those actors, they try to make them recreate
What
certain
they
moments.
seen them in, yeah, that's very true. The
So,
director
like,
has a
they don't even
fascination
allow
with
you
it,
to
yeah.
be outside of that. Like
Yeah.
we need that energy.
That's very
So,
true.
It just
True.
depends unless you
Listen, y'all, I'm about to go eat.
No, name your comedians, bro. He love to get on people
Listen,
about the
we
hip hop.
at the point where niggas just capping and just naming people.
Name 4 comedians, bro.
There is no new 4 up and coming where I'm like, they're the kings. It's comedy has changed. The entire scope of comedy have changed. Now you got people getting
if you had to
Netflix
pick
specials
4,
and shit
you
like
be at
that.
the Laugh Factory and everything else. Niggas.
I do it. The funniest niggas, I don't even be knowing their name. They be random openers.
That's crazy.
They be
It's
funnier
a-
than the fucking main acts.
event.
It's because they hungry, nigga.
That's what I'm saying.
But it's crazy. It takes
Josh
them,
Johnson.
It take them forever to get
Do you know who
their
Josh
life
Johnson is?
Uh-uh.
Okay, he looked like
Oh, the fat nigga with the braids.
No, he not fat. He's skinny.
Killer
He-
Tony. Oh, you talking about him? Huh?
nah,
You know
Josh
what I'm saying?
Johnson.
Niggas just
No, but I mean,
Oh, the fat nigga with the
No, no.
braids. Oh, the fat nigga with the braids.
No.
Niggas just
He has
naming
braids.
shit.
No, it's a
I'm
fat
done,
dude
man.
on Killer
Nah.
Tony.
y'all got it, man. Go ahead.
no, this cat. He always wear like the hoodie, like this.
Oh, I actually had seen.
That's my point. But see,
but
but see, viral comedy game is trash.
Who?
You know
Let
what
me
I'm
I
saying?
see these niggas on
Yeah.
YouTube Shorts, but I don't know their names like that.
funny.
No,
Not funny.
you're saying it again. And I'm
Not
gonna tell you
funny.
this right now. Comedy,
man.
viral.
Not
This is
funny.
where he's getting cooked. Comedy's where he's getting cooked at because he can't even name you 4 comedians. That lets you know you're not into it.
I can name 4 comedians. I said
So
of
what's your
this
top-
generation.
No, fuck comedians that's alive right now. Give us your top 4 if you had to do Kings of Comedy right now.
Chris Rock,
Get
Dave Chappelle,
Oh, we're done.
Took the same route.
Martin
Yeah.
Lawrence.
got on me about Earthquake.
What's the record scratch? He said,
Have you ever seen the Chris Rock special?
Chris Rock last special was ass.
What are you talking about?
Bro, it was trash. We had the
He
tuxedo.
better than fucking Chico Bean.
I didn't say he was in my top.
Nigga named Chico Bean.
I never said.
I know why you brought that Chico. I know why you did.
Fucking Bean.
Chico Bean stand-up is better than Chris Rock last stand-up, bro. No,
Come
yes.
on, man.
Chris
Rock's
Rock's
last stand-up was
ass,
good.
bro.
His last stand-up was good.
I'm gonna take. All right, let me.
Y'all niggas.
Hold
Right,
on.
a bunch of
Let me
people
ask you
open
this.
for him, yeah.
No, let's be real. Before we go up out here. No. Oh
trying
no,
to
oh
get
my
some
God. Don't
type
ask
of
for Jesus
dub.
right now. Listen. Give me a comedy special right now that you would suggest for us to watch that's funny.
Dave Chappelle in DC.
Okay, that's your favorite.
That's one of the
What's
greatest comedy specials ever.
Shit.
You don't have one?
Nah, I don't know, man.
I'll say Jamie Foxx, I Might Need Security. Y'all go check that out, bro. What about you? Do you have one?
What's
Bernie
Martin?
Mac, I
What's
told you.
Martin?
Bernie Mac?
When he in a brown suit.
You talking
Yes,
about
Martin. Hilarious.
no, Run and Go Tell That. And that one was
Damn
okay.
Shame. What is it?
No, Run Go Tell That. When he passed down the pool.
I ain't scared of you motherfuckers.
Hey,
that's-
but see,
I'm gonna tell you.
Bernie Mac he's the GOAT though. So
Bernie
That
Mac's
was
not the
comedy.
GOAT.
you,
It's subjective.
Bernie
but
Mac is not
he
the
for
GOAT.
sure.
yes,
up
he
there.
is.
He's not the GOAT.
Why he not?
He's not the GOAT.
Why he's not?
Who's the
Because
GOAT?
he's not.
Why he's not the GOAT?
Because he's not.
Who's
There's
the
niggas
GOAT?
funnier than him.
Name 4 niggas funnier than Bernie Mac right
Chappelle
now.
funnier than Bernie Mac, bro.
I said 4.
Naturally, maybe not though.
No,
What you mean naturally?
Like, just on a pull up like Bernie right here before we start recording. He probably
Kylie, don't help this cat.
probably gonna be funny
Name
today.
4. Because you love to get on niggas about hip hop.
Yes.
Name
Well,
4.
why I gotta name 4? I
That's my
named
point.
one.
He can't.
Hold
Wait,
on.
see,
Why
I
did
love
I
to do
name
it.
4?
Name 4. No, name
Where
4.
did 4 come from?
It's the
Mount Rushmore.
Mount Rush is always 4, right? So give me 4.
Richard Pryor, funnier than Cub.
All right, that's 2. Now
I'm
give
gonna
me 2
say
more.
Martin Lawrence, funnier than
fuck-
Cub.
Andy, bro. Funnier than Bernie Mac?
Martin Lawrence funnier than
Funnier than Bernie
me.
Mac?
His show was funnier and his stand-up was funnier than me.
Bernie Mac is
we
not
talking-
as
the
funny.
Martin show's not more
Stand
funnier
up,
than
no,
Bernie Mac?
Stand
Okay.
up.
We talking straight
Stand
stand-up,
up.
yeah.
Y'all
Bernie Mac is funnier than Martin Lawrence. Ain't no.
name a Bernie Mac stand-up. All y'all gonna name is King's Comedy. That's
No,
it.
he's not. He just brought up Def Comedy Jam. I ain't scared of you motherfuckers.
That's the only thing he can
What you
name.
talking? That nigga said pussy was so good if it came in a can, I'd be in jail right now for stealing it. Nigga, you can't name a
That wasn't funny.
The
That
nigga
wasn't
had on
funny.
penny loafers, y'all, with some jeans and socks on. He
That
was,
wasn't
he was
funny.
getting off.
Bernie
That
Mac
wasn't
was funny. Bernie Mac was funny.
Name
as
a
hell.
line
Ber-
that Martin
Bernie-
Lawrence said that was funny then, bro.
Bernie Mac went against the grain. Bernie Mac was the first of his kind for real. That and he died early.
This nigga just said
So
Martin
it's the Biggie Smalls effect to me.
It's not the Biggie Smalls effects because all them comedians they was basically hating on Bernie.
This
Niggas
nigga
found
said-
out that.
I'm not saying they wasn't hating.
cuz shit.
I'm
All right.
saying y'all acting like Bernie Mac was just fucking hilarious.
He
wasn't that funny.
Yes, he is. Give me another one.
He
Did
was
you say Martin Lawrence?
rude.
All right, you got
He
3.
cursed a lot.
All right, no.
He had shock value.
Get outta here.
I fuck with Bernie.
You're trash.
Don't act like he was just
Give me
hilarious.
one more. You
nigga.
said Martin Lawrence. You said Martin Lawrence. Give me the 4th one.
What do you mean, bro?
You
Why
just
were you
said
coming
3.
with the 4?
He said
It's
Mount Rushmore.
Mount Rushmore. I need 4. Give me one more. You said Martin Lawrence.
He said he want 4 funnier than Mac.
This nigga crazy.
We talking about Mount Rushmore, bro. Let's
Richard
go.
Dave
Pryor,
Chappelle, Martin.
Richard
Dave
Pryor.
Chappelle. I got Chris Rock up there.
So Chris Rock and Martin Lawrence. All right, get that fuck out of here with that one, nigga.
I got Chris
was,
Rock up there.
You're smoking crack
Richard
cocaine.
Pryor was a safe thing.
What you
for
mean Richard Pryor was safe? Nigga, Richard Pryor birthed all these niggas.
That's what I'm saying.
He
You
did.
said-
That's like saying
you said
Pac
he
was
said-
safe.
But Richard,
No.
man, listen, bro.
That's like saying, oh,
You're
said Pac and
saying
Big,
that
that's
Martin
safe.
Lawrence stand-up is better than Bernie Mac.
You
Crazy
niggas
work.
is saying-
You are trash
You
for that
niggas
one.
saying Bernie Mac because y'all know the fans gonna like it.
No.
Bernie Mac.
That's what you doing.
gets
Stop
as
saying
much
everything
love
I just said,
because he died, nigga.
My
I'm
bad.
gonna keep it real. He's a legend. Don't get it fucked
Hey.
up. The Bernie Mac show was not funny.
This nigga
was
never,
not funny.
This nigga has
you
never.
tweaking. No.
Bernie Mac show was not funny.
Hey, he said Richard Pryor.
I'ma tell you this
Martin-
reason.
Martin and Fresh Prince was funnier than
I'm gonna tell you
Bernie
this
Mac,
right
nigga.
now. When we talk about hip hop, he will say a whole rap line. This nigga has not gave me one line for Martin Lawrence stand-up that was funnier than Bernie Mac. When it comes to this comedy shit, you can't fuck with me, Viral. You cannot. This is your weak point, bro.
Chico Bean.
Bro, no, this is your weak point,
Chico
Viral. You
Bean.
getting cooked. You said Martin
What are
Lawrence
you
is
cooking?
funnier than Bernie Mac. You are tripping.
Chico Bean.
You got 2 left shoes. You too crippin' for me.
Martin
You got
is
2 left shoes
Martin
right now.
is funnier than he's funnier than me.
He's not funnier, bro.
He's funnier than me.
All right, go end it on that note.
All you niggas gonna name is
You
Kings of
hungry.
Comedy.
You hungry? No.
Name a Bernie Mac line from his special. What's the name of his special?
He did not have a special.
What's
He
the
got
name?
blackballed, bro.
Hold on, what's the name?
He was on Def Comedy Jam.
Hold
He
on,
was
hold on. What's the name of his special?
He was on Def Comedy Jam.
What's the name of his special?
He never had one because at the
case
end of the
closed.
day,
Martin had a couple.
What's Richard Pryor's
Martin
special?
had a couple.
Name a Richard Pryor special.
He had on the
No,
he
no,
had on
no.
the red.
What's his special?
I
Name
forget
it.
the name of it,
The
but I
JoJo
know what it
dancing?
I
is.
told you that was a safe
That
answer.
It wasn't a
Exactly.
safe answer.
Nigga don't know that Richard Pryor shit.
It wasn't a
He
safe
don't-
answer.
Hey, tell me a
don't
Richard.
know.
Hey, tell me a Richard
I
Pryor
know.
joke.
He don't
I
know.
know, but Richard
Tell- hey,
Pryor
tell me
way
a
before my time.
Hey, tell me a Richard Pryor joke. I know one.
Bro, I'm not naming jokes off
That's
the top
my
of the
point.
head,
He always
bro.
do that shit with the hip hop. Like, give me a line then from the. It's cool when you do it. Hey, like and subscribe. Hey, like and subscribe.
The word
Hype
of the
us
day
up.
is Chico Bean. I
No,
don't
it
know.
don't matter. You can go there. No. We can go there.
Chico
He just
Bean.
said Martin
That's
Lawrence
it, bro.
is the best comedy, and he can't even give me one line, nor he can name a special, nor can he say anything that was funnier than
Martin
Bernie
had
Mac
a
said.
couple specials.
Again,
And Martin was
name
funny
a
in the
line.
Def Jam comedy
He
days.
was not funnier than Bernie Mac.
Back
Bernie
then,
Mac
yes,
was the
he was.
headliner, bro.
Back
Don't
then
you
he
ever
was to
say
me.
that.
I don't give a fuck if he headline. Did he have a special?
So who's more important, the host or the headliner? Who's more important, the host or the headliner?
It depends. I
No,
done
no,
seen
get the
hosts. I done seen hosts funnier than the headliner.
The headliner. The
The
host.
head- thank
the
you.
host.
Let's not play dumb, bro.
I done seen hosts funnier than
because I'm headlining.
That part right there. You only eating because they come to see me.
It's like bringing a nigga out at a show.
Come on, dog.
Bro, he named one Bernie Mac.
you talking about
joke,
me, nigga? You-
and
I-
he can't name another.
Who? Oh,
you
he talking
mean?
about you? Yeah.
I said he was on Def Comedy Jam.
You said some shit about pussy in a can and going to jail.
That was a line.
Trash.
And also, he also said, bro.
Trash.
All right, so give me a line to Martin Lawrence. He can't. Hey,
Dave
like and
Chappelle-
subscribe. Hype
Dave
us up.
Chappelle skit.
Viral way, baby. Y'all know what's happening.
Dave
Let's get
Chappelle
something.
skit about that baby on the corner at 2 a.m. and he rolled the window
We're not
down
talking
on
about
the
Dave Chappelle.
limo.
We're talking about Martin Lawrence.
Yeah,
We're talking about
classic.
Martin. You getting cut. Hey, like and subscribe.
He only
Hype
named
us
Chico.
up.
Hey,
Hype us up. Hey, we
Hey,
love
I'm
y'all,
gonna tell
man.
you
Viral
what.
way.
He named Chico B because he kind of looked like the nigga. That's what it is.
And you only said Kevin Hart because the nigga, whoa. And I said Chico B, we got Kevin Hart. No, get right, nigga.
Ain't no handouts, I did it from the ground up. In the streets, thugging hardest where they found us. Got a problem, nigga, watch my troopers mount up. My bitch is dang too, and you a lame though. You niggas ain't outside, yeah, we came through. You want your lights up, we put you on the shade.